Trevor
Trevor
Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Oh,
Did that to the
they did
Jags.
win that.
Trevor
Yeah,
Lawrence.
yeah, yeah.
So
Wait,
yeah,
so wait, why do you have Josh Allen in the same tier as Herbert?
they're the same. They're the same caliber of
You
players,
do
bro.
know Josh Allen, like who he runs into in the playoffs, like it's fucked up,
Okay,
bro.
now listen,
He
listen,
has to
listen,
run
listen,
into
listen.
Mahomes
Let me
every
explain something
time.
to you. Let me explain something to you,
Mahomes and
bro.
Burrow, like it's just
Okay. All right.
Listen, this is why I put him down, bro. Because yeah, he ran into Burrow, but you can't play like shit, Bucko. He
yeah,
went 25 for
yeah. He did,
42,
and he
265
didn't find
yards,
Stephon Diggs more than what 5 times.
and Stephon Diggs. Let
He
me go
threw to
look
him,
at
I
the
think,
game.
5 times.
I think it was something like that.
Yeah, or I think it was like
Yeah, the
7. But
leading the leading receiver was Dawson Knox.
yeah, but I'm saying
So
how many times did he throw to Diggs?
Stephon Diggs had 10 targets. He had the most on the team, but he only had 4 receptions for
Yeah,
35
yeah.
yards.
Okay, that's what I was saying.
I do remember a couple of them balls was air balls. So
Yeah, that was
we can
terrible.
really, yeah, we can really, you
So it's
feel
like,
me?
and that's why Diggs was so mad. He didn't want to go to the training camp or nothing because of that shit.
Man,
I
shit
get
is
him though.
sick.
You feel me?
Dak,
I at
bottom of
least
tier
make the
two.
team.
Dak is the absolute
No,
last person in
no,
tier two.
no, no.
I
So
I, I
get how
refuse
the
I
fuck you put
refuse to
Dak
believe
in the
otherwise.
bro? They're literally
Because
on
bro,
target right now
yes,
to
yes,
replace him.
okay, yes. He is there a drop off in the playoffs? Yes, but if we're just talking about the season, he had a good season. We
He
already
played
went
like
through the
six
fact that
games.
we understand that the half
Bro,
of those picks were not
he,
his fault.
he played like
Have we all seen the montage of like 7 of those picks hitting players in
yeah,
both
they
of
were
their
going through
hands?
players' hands and shit.
Like
Yeah,
that's not Dak's fault.
yeah.
I
I
think they
don't
actually should give those interceptions to receivers.
no,
Stop giving those to
I don't
quarterbacks.
blame Dak for the picks. I just blame him for personally not keeping up his performance after the last 2 games of the
That's
season.
a fact. He's done that
Like,
three
like,
times now.
like, he played great for a great stretch. Look, I'm looking at his stats right now. He threw 207. This is like at week 7 because he missed like six
I'm knowing.
games.
Hey, go ahead, tell me I'm knowing.
207, 207, threw 1 touchdown. 250, threw 2 touchdowns. 265, threw 3 touchdowns.
I'm
276, threw
already
two
knowing.
touchdowns. 261, threw 2 touchdowns. Then he threw 170. He fell off with the yards, but he threw 3 touchdowns. Then he
I
had
remember that game. That
against
was
Houston,
Tennessee, wasn't it?
yeah, against Houston he threw 284. And then against the Jaguars he threw 256 with 3 touchdowns. And then here's the game where I was like, okay, the Cowboys might fuck around and get further in the playoffs. Against the
Bro.
Eagles, he threw 347 with 3 touchdowns and the win.
Yep. Yep.
And the
And the
win. I
win.
remember watching
And the
that game because
win.
my cousins they're big Cowboys fans, and they was like, "Look, just beat the Eagles. We're the best. We the best," and all that bullshit. And then
Even though it was their backup quarterback.
Tennessee 282, 2 touchdowns, and then but I think he had like 2 picks or something. Let me see. It doesn't even show it. I don't know how many picks he had that game, but he did throw picks. And then he threw 128 for the last game. But immediately when the playoffs came, it was like, Dak, you're not looking how good. Like, it was like, you guys might as well just play your backup. That's in the playoffs. That's
He
how I
he
feel.
he he played he played solid
Mediocre.
in the
No,
in the
mediocre.
fucking
But
yeah,
you can't play.
he played mediocre in the Buccaneers game.
Yeah,
And
you
then
can't
he
play
just carried
solid,
over to the
but
fucking carried it over
immediately
to
in the
San
playoffs.
Fran.
I don't know,
I'm
bro.
not. Listen, I don't want to. Listen, if we get any further into this, I'm gonna go on the rant. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna just
but
keep on
I
going,
just feel like
man.
you
The
can't put that.
Eagles,
Okay, Eagles tier 1, right?
not, bro. I'm saying like if Dak literally leans his body to the left in the slightest bit, he's falling into tier three. Like that. That's how tier two he is, bro. You still can't deny the numbers, bro. But anyway,
Yeah, yeah. I won't deny the numbers. I won't
tier
deny the
one for
numbers.
Jalen Hurts, tier one based off last season, tier one. The Commanders tier four. I'm not a believer in Sam Howell. I think he really caught us off guard because we was on some. It's week 18. The Eagles already clinched the number one spot, so it's no reason for us to really care. But we still trotted out there our fucking starters and shit. They didn't even care about the game. So now niggas think he good as shit, I guess. Chicago, Jalen Fields. I said Jalen Justin
Jalen
Fields,
Fields.
tier three.
You put
Um,
Justin Fields in tier 3. That's so
bro,
disrespectful.
he just
That's
went 17-11.
bro. That's
I,
so
I I
disrespectful.
can't I can't put him in the
Wait,
same
you put him?
That's
category
so
as in
disrespectful,
tier
bro.
two. I
That's
put Justin Fields in tier three.
Uh,
Bro, he went
that's so.
I
17
put
and
him in
11.
like to be determined, cause like
Bro, yes, his team was bad, but we gotta judge it off of what he did, bro.
Bro, that's
We gotta judge
disrespectful,
it
bro.
off of what he did, bro.
but he,
Justin Fields had damn near better stats than Jalen Hurts. With Go look at it.
Because
With
of
the
his
worst
fucking
line, no,
legs.
with the worst line, his rushing yards were crazy. His passing yards were crazy. Go look, I think he threw more than Jalen Hurts.
nah,
It was like
I don't think he threw more. His rushing yards, he ran more for Hurts, I believe,
bro,
but
look,
He
I'll look it
ran
up.
for he bro. The man ran. The man ran for 1,143 yards, bro.
Which is close to Lamar. Like
But
he's
he threw
he's doing this with
11
he's
interceptions.
doing he's doing this with a terrible line and one option. No,
Yes,
I don't even think he really had one option if we're keeping it real.
but we're saying based off of last season, he only completed
He threw 2,000
192
yards.
passes.
He threw 2,000 yards.
2,000
He
yards is
only
not that good in the league.
It's not, but he had no options. Who was he throwing the ball to? Do you even
I
know who
mean,
he
I'm
was throwing the
saying
ball to?
as a runner, as
Wait,
if we're talking
but,
as a runner, Brody is up there with Lamar. You can't change my opinion on that. But if we're talking about just pure quarterback, bro, he's a like
he's a good quarterback. He just doesn't have the options or the line. He's very
he has that now,
easy.
which is why Ike said to be determined because he has that now. They
What does
had a
he have?
great
The
offseason.
options? They have an
Bro,
okay
they got
option.
Amir
His
they
best
got
option is
I was
DJ
gonna say
Moore.
Amir right. Yes, DJ Moore.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
best option is DJ Moore.
DJ Moore is the dog number one. That's
Yeah,
the dog. And then
he's a dog.
you got
I
Chase
would love to throw him.
Claypool. They picked up Chase Claypool, or they
Yeah, I
still have
drafted
him.
him in my fantasy team. I'm trying to I'm trying to
They
test it
still
out. You
got
know?
they got another St. Brown brother, but I don't think he gonna shoot for
I'm just saying
Cole
though.
Komet. You got his tight end coming back.
Justin Fields is where Dak is, in my opinion.
hmm?
He's exactly where Dak is for tiers. Like tier 2, just at the
That's
bottom.
wicked.
Yeah,
That's wicked.
nah,
That
Just at the bottom.
that's so wicked. Oh my god, that is
How's it wicked? He's
wicked,
on the Bears.
I mean,
bro.
still,
But you like he still threw, bro. Whether you're on the Bears, whether you're playing at Narbonne High School versus the Dallas Cowboys, 11 interceptions is on you. You made those decisions to
Uh,
throw it. Like his picks were not
okay.
Dak picks. Those
No,
were not Dak
no,
picks.
you're right.
Those were
No, no.
those
A
were
pick is a pick.
why. Give me that. We're
A
going
pick
to
is a
look,
pick. A pick is a pick. A pick is a pick.
I can't.
Don't,
But
don't bring context.
some picks
Don't bring
need context, bro.
No,
yeah.
don't bring context.
Like
That's
that,
fine.
like him,
That's fine.
because then you can say, oh,
there
he led
are
the league in
interceptions that
picks,
aren't
but it's
quarterbacks'
like,
faults. Like
Okay, so
it hits the
if we're
receiver's
talking like
hands
that,
and then they bobble it.
if we're
but I hear
talking
you,
like
but
that,
I hear you though,
yeah,
because
if
if
we're
we do
talking
that
like
for
that,
Dak,
then
then we got to do that for everybody. We got to do
we
that
should
for.
bring
So
up
I
his
feel what you're
line and
saying.
his options. Like he
No,
has
look,
very
look,
mediocre
look.
options, and his line is shit.
Wait, hold on. So if Jared go, so you saying Justin Fields is tier 2, then where
Yeah,
do you have Jared Goff?
the top of tier 3. Jared Goff is a
Oh,
dog.
bro, Jared Goff had a
You
better
can't.
year
I'm
than
not gonna lie. After last season, you can't put Fields over Goff. As much
you
as like
can.
as much as like we
Fields,
understand
I
Goff can
think
only
Fields is
like do so much. Like
I think Fields is just as capable as
but like I
well,
said,
I
that
think Jalen
look.
Hurts. I
That could
think he's
be
just as capable.
true, but we have to see it. Like I feel you. Like that could
But
be
when
100%
when
true, but we gotta
we're
see
not
it.
gonna see it, we're not gonna see it anytime soon until they fix the issues that are at hand. He's gonna be like dead ass like a year 6 quarterback. Like in his year 6,
Justin Fields,
that's when he's gonna peak. That's when he's gonna peak right there. That's when he's gonna break out. I
for
feel
sure, because it's gonna take time for them
like
to build around him. Like they're
year
gonna have to get
5,
a
year
really
6.
good defense.
Yeah, not
They're
even
gonna have
defense. They gotta get a better line, and they gotta and his options. He probably gotta get one or two more options.
But I'm just saying they're gonna have to get a if they want to win right now, they have to get a better defense because what they want to do is
No,
run
it's
the
the
damn
Bears.
ball. So if
It's the
you get
Bears. It's the
stopped all
Bears.
the time,
They do
It's the Bears.
the
You
roster. The
shouldn't.
roster is still far away from them being like a serious
I
team.
don't.
Like they did add some like DJ Moore is gonna help his development a lot. The running back duo is solid. I like,
Winning in the Bears is not it. Like you don't put that in the same sentence.
but like I mean, like I said, Justin Fields can go like his whole career without winning a Super Bowl. But like as long as it's like every year he's getting better and like they at least become a serious like a playoff team and like like again I as far as tiers I got him in like the to be determined like we need to see another season I got him uh
Jordan Love,
yeah, Jordan Love, Sam Howell, obviously like the QBs, the rookie QBs, because
Ritter.
Ritter. I throw Gino in there because it's fair when people say
Hell no.
to
What?
to
Gino
be
where? In tier 3?
no and to be
No.
determined, to
Yes.
be determined, and to be
Yes.
determined.
Gino in tier 3. Yes.
Yeah, Gino proved himself.
No, I'm saying no, no,
No,
no, no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
gonna
no.
lie. If we going based off last season, I gotta throw Gino in tier 2.
No, look. DB knows. I'm very high on Gino, but why I'm saying that B-Rad is like some people like I was talking about this with one of my boys, and he was like he could see Gino regressing because like he's never done anything like that in his career except that season. I'm like, I mean that's fair, but it's like DB said with context, like it's the way he did it. Which is why, like, if people want to put him in like the to be determined tier, that's fair to me. But to me, I throw him in tier 2. But like,
Yeah, what is to be determined? He proved himself. He already did it.
you know,
You do it once. You do it once. You could do it again.
yeah, but some
Will,
people,
will they win? No. But will he perform? Yes.
some people want to like want him to prove it again. You know how like some people get with that. So like,
Me.
yeah,
I mean, what's
DB
the proof? What's the proof though?
to
What does he have
prove
to prove?
can he put up another season like he just did? Because since he's never did it before up until last year.
Yes, he's gonna do it.
Yeah,
He's gonna
bro,
perform.
that's what
But
I'm
he's not
saying.
gonna win. He's
Look,
gonna perform. That's just not gonna win.
hey, I'm a Seahawks fan. I think we'll be very competitive. We don't gotta win for like the Seahawks to be a success, but
You guys are gonna compete, but let's keep it real. Like winning in the Seahawks right now doesn't go in the same boat because you guys still have the competition. Who's on your schedule? Who's the best team on your schedule?
Dallas.
No, y'all not. Nah, I got the Niners or I got the Niners over y'all, but because the Niners are on our schedule.
The Niners are not gonna be good this
Let
year,
me.
bro, so-
Okay, so the good like teams that I say like that are serious contenders for a Super Bowl, we got the Niners, the Eagles, and
Well, you can say playoff teams.
okay,
Browns.
playoff team. Okay, I don't know how you feel about the Browns, but whether
No, I feel like. Well, I don't know. I feel like the Browns are going to be the bottom team in their division. You know, you got the Ravens, you got the Steelers, and you got the
They're gonna be
all right.
you got
for a while.
the what's it called? The Bengals.
All right, so playoff teams is the Lions because I think they'll make it this year. The Lions, the Giants,
Yeah,
Bengals,
yeah.
Niners, Cowboys, and yeah,
Eagles.
yeah, the Eagles, yeah, the Eagles.
Damn, y'all got a tough ass schedule.
But we share.
I don't got y'all winning none of those games.
I'll tell you the games we win. I got us winning the Lions against the Lions. I got us beating the Giants. I got us
What week you guys played with Lions?
week 2.
Oh no, y'all losing that.
Yeah,
Y'all
not
losing
winning
that.
that.
Well, they're healthy. They're healthy.
Yeah, they're healthy. They're healthy, bro.
Even then, it's
Y'all not
like
winning
their
that
defense was bottom 5 last year, and our offense was
It's
top 5.
not even the. That's last
Bro,
year
they
though.
winning
They don't. Their offense is a little more heavy now, so I got the offense. And the running game is crazy right now.
But think about
Montgomery and Gibbs.
think about what Gino working with on the offense. You got two both the tackles last year were rookies, and they made the all rookie team.
That defense ain't that good.
No, the defense. Look, if the defense wasn't good last year, and like for the past few years, it hasn't really been good. But my thing is, because Jamal Adams is back, Quandre Diggs was a Pro Bowler last year and has been like excellent since he's been in Seattle. Bobby Wagner is back, who was All Pro last season.
Like, is Bobby gonna stay healthy in the the later weeks? No.
Like I said, he's an old player, and then injuries are weird. But he was all healthy. He was healthy last season. He played every game last season.
I just feel like if you said that about the Lions defense, you also have to take into account it's going to be an offensive game
I
because you guys'
mean,
defense is solid. It's I'll give it a 7 out of 10 on a good day. On a
I
good day, maybe an 8 on a great day, but a 7 out of 10, that's actually average. And it's going to be an offensive game. It's going to be like who can score the most touchdowns at the end of the day. It's not about who can stop who.
that,
It's about who's going to score more.
that's how it was last. We played the Lions last season, and then the score was like 48-40.
Yeah, I'm already knowing. The Lions are good. I got
I
the Lions being a playoff team. I have high hopes for them. I've been high hopes for
I
them.
don't I don't think the Giants beat us. Like that's the next playoff team on the schedule. I don't think the Giants beat us.
What week do you guys play them?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
That'd be a
no,
great
I
game,
don't know. The
Bucko.
Giants, the Giants, they just paid Daniel. They just gave Saquon his little
I
bag or
thought I
whatever.
thought the
They
contract they gave Daniel Jones is absurd, but
was
that's just
crazy.
me.
Was absurd.
That was
Was absurd.
absurd.
Was absurd. Like, bro, they got this nigga feeling like
Bro,
Eli Manning.
Daniel Jones, I like him. I like him as a guy. I like how he don't smile or nothing. He just stand there with a straight face the whole time. But I tell you what, that boy ain't the answer.
Bro,
That boy is not the answer,
I
bro.
Yeah,
thought that
they,
contract was crazy.
they got
That
bigger
contract
issues
was
than
wicked.
they got bigger issues, but they paid that nigga like he was Lamar Jackson, like
And I
like
think,
he was.
go ahead, go ahead, go
I
ahead.
don't know, bro. I just feel like the NFL be having like it really be racist, bro. It really
Nah,
be
for sure,
racist
for sure, for
because
sure.
he's
Because, bro,
like you could have tanked Loki and got a better quarterback, probably even the third best quarterback. So it's just
bro,
I don't know, bro. I don't be understanding these contracts. Something got to be up with the agents.
think about it, bro. He a blue collar white boy up in New York playing quarterback. Come on now, what more you think they want to
Yeah, I
promote?
guess he's likable. But
Come on now,
I don't see the hype. I never seen the hype in bro.
ever, ever,
Like,
I was just
ever.
called next team that's a playoffs. I got us losing to the Bengals. Cause I think I got the Bengals coming out the AFC. That's just me.
I think the Bengals are getting moved for their Bengals this
I
year.
got the Ravens and not even on no bias shit, bro.
Y'all
Not
division
even
is
on
y'all.
no bias.
Oh shit!
Yeah, our division
I
is tough.
forgot to even mention we play all this season. November
Bengals and
5th.
Ravens.
1, 2,
Damn.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We play
Yeah,
all
we
week
got a
8.
good schedule.
We play the Ravens week 8. Hey, it's crazy too though, cause the week before that, I'm gonna actually be in Seattle to watch this Seahawks and Browns games. And the only reason why I picked the Browns, cause they're gonna like wear their new throwbacks, like the little and those bitches are fucking hard. So I want to be there live to see it.
Yeah. I like how the NFL is heading in the direction with the jerseys and stuff. I'm just waiting for the helmets. Like I don't know
I
what
mean,
I don't
some
know what's taking
teams
them. For.
I like the teams like I can't think. Let me think. Like I like the Texans with the red helmets. I like Dallas's all white helmets. I like the Bengals.
I want the Raiders to get new helmets.
Bro, they tradition, bro. They never gonna do it, bro.
Yeah, I feel like they're never gonna change it.
They
Man.
they like a tradition college like Alabama. Like they never gonna wear nothing else but that crimson or that white.
It's a little crazy, but
Since we on the topic, we talking about all these big time teams and shit. I gotta hear motherfuckers MVP votes and your dark horse.
my MVP vote.
Other than Mahomes, don't like Mahomes.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know,
not. I'm not. I don't even think
don't
Mahomes
mention
is gonna win it. Only reason he won it last year is because Hurts got injured. Come on now, we all know they probably would have had a perfect season. But MVP. I'm not even gonna lie. My MVP winner, I got. I want to say Burrows. I feel like he's
Joey.
gonna. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna get the MVP because I can see them winning the division. I can see them winning it, and they don't have like the toughest schedule, and they have the options, and everything is in their path. They have a running back, a great running back in Mixon. They got Chase, and he's only gonna get better. And I feel like Burrows, this is his year. This is his year right now. A dark horse MVP. Man, who's my dark horse MVP? I want to say this is tough. This is tough. I don't know because it's like I feel like the MVP is like a quarterback thing. Like
It's turning into
it's a
that, bro.
yes,
It's
That's why
turning
we
into
finna do
that, bro.
it's
position
like the
specific.
Heisman.
We finna do position specific, but you know this quarterback
Yeah.
shit is
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
that's
say
over.
I'm gonna say my dark horse MVP. I want to give it to Tyreek Hill, bro. I'm gonna give it
You
to
think
Tyreek
he gonna
Hill,
have a crazy year like that?
bro. When Tyreek Hill's contract is up, he's retiring. So I feel like this is just his year to show everybody like he's one of the best receivers ever at his size, just with his speed. And it's like Tua is capable of getting him the ball.
Oh, for sure.
But are they gonna give Tua Tyreek's credit? That's the only thing. That's why I got Tyreek as a dark horse. Because
Mm.
like, like I said, it's a quarterback. The MVP is a quarterback thing. Like it's always the top three quarterbacks, and then that one other player may be a running back or a receiver.
No
But
cap. No cap.
yeah, that's my votes. How about you?
I
Go
Like,
ahead, Ike.
I'm a big Joey B fan. I'm gonna say I got Joey B winning it just because every year he's gotten like dramatically better, and I do think his team is one of the teams that you could say it's not like I'm saying it's Super Bowl or bust, but if they're like a first round exit, it's like kind of a you could say that call that like a bad season on their part. But as far as so I got Joey B as my MVP. My dark horse MVP, I'm gonna have to say Trevor Lawrence.
that's
Mm.
terrible.
Bro, think about it. All right, let me cook. Let me
He
cook.
said that's
Look,
terrible. Go
let me
ahead,
cook.
be a
Let me cook.
thug. Talk
So,
to him.
let me cook. Okay, so they're already in a terrible division that they're gonna breeze through already, and like we just said, and the
Wait,
MVP is
you
hmm?
giving them they play each team what twice? So what's that, eight
Yeah.
games?
So they
You
play
giving
the
them 8-0 against that?
I
But
think they're
they
sweeping the
got they
division.
got
They got the
Houston,
Houston,
Tennessee.
Tennessee, and Colts in the Colts.
I
That
can
is a
see them
weak
losing to
division.
Tennessee.
I, I
And
see I see them sweeping
I can see them losing to Tennessee, bro. I say
because okay, so like Trevor Lawrence's numbers last year, he threw for a little bit over 4,000 passing yards, 66 completion percentage,
how many
25
picks?
8 picks, and
25 touchdowns.
25 touchdowns.
Mm.
He did
What's his rushing yard?
his rushing yards was almost 300. It was 291.
And he won a playoff game.
He won a playoff game.
Yes, sir.
So
Damn, you got touchdown doing that?
but my like thinking behind dark horse pick though is they're already in a terrible division that they're gonna feast on. So I really do think he's gonna put up because the MVP is like a numbers game too, and then story doesn't matter a whole lot. Like, but I do think he'll put up the numbers. I do think he'll put up the wins because wins matter, and I do think they win the division. So that's already a playoff spot right there. And I don't know what the rest of their record is, but I just believe with the addition of Calvin Ridley and how Christian Kirk looked last season as the number one, you slide him to the number two. Ridley is going to do wonders for that offense. They got a nice running back duo.
Yeah, I like
I
him.
just think that if
And then
his
they got at running back they got what's his name?
ETN and
Yeah.
forgot somebody else's name, but it's another running back there that's also not. I think he's either a rookie or like a very young player. But like that's my thinking
And
behind
they
it.
got Kirk. They got Christian Kirk at receiver.
Yep, and they got Evan Ingram, who was
Evan
actually
Ingram,
who
yeah.
was solid as hell for them last season too. So my thinking behind this is just Trevor Lawrence is gonna just keep getting better. He's gonna improve this is his year 3. This team is gonna win the division, and yeah, he's gonna put up the numbers to where if he wins it, it wouldn't be crazy.
By that logic, I can understand, but I just feel like if we basing it off of that, like there's a couple more people you could put over him.
There's
I
a
give him top.
the reason yeah, sorry, I don't want like to keep going on because it's DB turn, but like I could have picked like Lamar or something, or whatchamacallit, Justin Herbert or like Josh Allen, but like they wouldn't really be considered dark
No,
horses
yeah,
because like
sure.
Lamar already won one,
They're always in the conversation. At the
yeah, you
beginning
feel
of the
me,
season
like
when they're healthy.
I didn't
I like that pick. Trevor Lawrence is a great pick.
thank you.
Do you know who else is on the schedule for like the other 7 games?
Let me take a quick look.
Because I feel like them 7 games really will decide it.
All right, so okay, so their
What is
games.
that? 8 games, whatever.
So they play the Chiefs. I'm just gonna name off like serious teams
Chiefs.
because they play like the
Mhm.
Falcons and shit this year.
Okay.
So the Chiefs, the Bills.
Mm.
I think the Steelers will be very scrappy. I don't know if they'll
Yeah, the
make the
Steelers
playoffs, but
they got a good defense and they got some options on offense.
question
Plus,
though, question though, because this is a
yeah,
terrible division. How do y'all feel about the Saints?
I
I
like
think
the
they'll
Saints
be
team. I
mid
just feel like
tier.
it all falls back on Michael Thomas, Derek Carr, and Kamara when he comes back from being suspended.
They're gonna be mid.
But you got
Yeah,
them
they're
winning
gonna be
you
very
got them
good.
winning that weak division though. That like
No, who's
Yeah,
in that division?
uh,
Is it,
Carolina, Tampa
Carolina,
Bay,
Tampa, and the Falcons.
and the Falcons.
yeah, they're winning that for sure.
All right. So
Derek Carr is capable. The other teams, Carolina, Bryce Young, he's young. He's just into the league. What else you say?
they got the Niners on their schedule. The Jaguars do. They got the Niners. They got the
Yeah,
Bengals. They play the Ravens too, actually. Yeah, they got the Niners, Bengals, Ravens, and I think the Browns would be very scrappy too, so I'll throw them in there.
yeah. That sound like all losses. Chiefs, Bengals, Bills, Steelers, Browns, Ravens, and the Niners. That's the teams you said?
That
Yes.
do sound like a couple
Bro,
losses.
yeah.
It's a couple losses in there, but so we are.
Not that, I feel like that they own 7 against them
But
teams.
okay, so we already given them. They played each team in their division twice. So one, okay, I think they sweep. So that's 6 wins I'm giving them for the division. Now out of the teams I name, I think they lose to the Chiefs, lose to the Bills, beat the Steelers. At home, they play the
Yeah,
Niners at home.
what week
So
do they play the Steelers?
they play the Steelers 1, 2, 3,
It don't
4.
even matter for real.
They
Yeah,
play
it
the
really don't.
Steelers. They play the Steelers week 8.
And then you got them losing to the Niners.
I kind of might have them stealing this one because this one's at home.
Is it a
Yeah, I'm not mad at
primetime
it.
game?
I'm not mad at it because what the Steelers quarterback is Brock Purdy.
No, the Niners quarterback is Brock Purdy.
This one, Niners. I
The
meant Niners.
Steelers is whatchamacallit, Pickett.
Yeah, Kenny Pickett. Yeah, I meant Niners. You know what I
Nah,
meant.
the only prime time, like out of all the good teams I named, the only teams they play prime time is the Bengals and the Ravens. And yeah, they play prime time against the Bengals and Ravens and Bills. Out of all the good teams I named, every other good team they play them at like regular 10 a.m.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know about him being MVP. That schedule was just so shaky to me. But they're gonna win the division, I guess. Guess they're gonna win the division, but still.
Now I don't got them like making no crazy playoff run. I
No,
mean,
for real.
but like I could see a world where Trevor, especially if they, cause what that's 7 good teams I named. If they win like 3 out of the 7, and they sweep the division,
I don't know. I feel like they gotta be more positive to it. Like even those 3 games, he gotta go crazy and cause MVP is really just a likable thing. Like it's really like how much somebody likes you. So those games, he has to overperform. You see him overperforming? Those are all good defenses too, by the way. Like a couple of those teams you named are like what, top 6 defense, top 3.
the Chiefs got a good defense. Also think
The
too.
Ravens got a great defense. The Steelers defense is solid.
Also
The
think
Niners defense is great.
Also think too with like, cause remember, okay, so this Chiefs game too, cause this is very important. They play them week 2. Chandler Jones, Chandler Jones might not play this game because of the whole contract thing, and he's like the best player on their defense too. So it's like
The Chiefs over there, yeah. What are they? Why aren't they paying them? Like, what's the issue? Because they just haven't came to an agreement or something.
from what I can
I seen
understand, bro,
Andy Reid said it was like communication or something.
it's I don't know how much he's looking for. I know he's looking for like Aaron Donald type money, cause I think Aaron Donald is getting like 30 mil a year, or like a little bit above that. I think I heard Bosa too wants over 30 mil too. So the Bosa's in contract talks with the Niners, but cause if they played the Chiefs like week 10, I give that a loss, cause I say Chris Jones be back. The defense, they got a good defense, but like they play him week 2,
Yeah,
and there is.
little.
Bro, there is a world where the Jaguars start 4-0, bro, because they got the Colts week 1, Chiefs week 2 without Chandler Jones,
The
Texans.
Chiefs have Chandler Jones
Yes.
from the Raiders.
No, Chandler. There's
Got
a.
the name messed up.
Am I getting the name mixed up?
Isn't it Chris?
Chris
Chris
Jones.
Jones.
Chris Jones.
Yeah.
My fault. My
Oh.
fault.
Oh.
My
Oh.
fault. My
Oh.
fault. My fault. My
Hey,
fault. My fault. My fault. My
bro, I
fault,
was
bro.
finna say,
My
I'm like,
fault.
yo, when did I miss
Bro,
that?
my fault, bro. Sorry, cause you know they
Oh,
both names starts with C. So Chris Jones. Chris Jones. I don't know why I was saying Chandler Jones. Bro,
Yeah,
yeah, thank you for correcting me. Yeah, Chandler, Chris Jones, Chris Jones. And then week 3 they play the Texans. Week 4 they play the Falcons, and then week 5 Bills, and so on and so on. So there's a world where they could like win that game against the Chiefs and start 4-0, and like that could do a lot for like Trevor Lawrence's MVP stock.
yeah, yeah, but you know that middle of the season shit is really where the MVP comes into play. So whoever got in the middle of the season,
It's crazy too, bro. Because if you look at every like serious team in the AFC, bro, they all you could make a case like all their schedules are hard. Like let me hold on. You're a Ravens fan. Let me quick peek at the Ravens. Sorry, I'm gonna just look at this because I don't want to get too off track because like we got like the other awards, but and DB didn't even go. My fault. But the Ravens, they got the Dolphins, Niners, Jags.
our schedule, we're probably losing 3-4 games.
I'm not gonna lie. It depends. It's the way like it's spread out too, cause like first game is against the Texans. Y'all are gonna mollywop them.
It's not gonna happen because anything that's in play. Because we're gonna be first, second in the division unless Joe Burrow and them guys over there just go crazy this year and win them all. But yeah, we're gonna be first or second in our division. So
So
there ain't nothing too much to worry about.
I'm just gonna name off all the tough teams. I'm not gonna like go week by week, but you got the Bengals. Like I said, I think the Browns gonna be scrappy. The Steelers gonna be scrappy. Lions. I think the Seahawks will be good. Y'all might very well win that because this is a home game, but I still think the Seahawks will be good. Then y'all play the Jaguars, Niners, and Dolphins, and the Chargers.
But DB, how do you feel about MVP and dark horse MVP?
At least one thing I would say, we all in the same boat as far as the MVP being Joey Badass.
Joey
I,
B.
I functions with Joey B.
I do too.
Yeah,
And
I fuck.
my dark horse is just literally the fucking opposite of Trevor Lawrence, Justin Herbert. So I think my
Mm.
dark horse is gonna be Herbert. You feel me? Like last year,
Herbert.
like he was going crazy last year. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it
saying?
was. But he got the options. He just about the niggas' health over there. Bro,
No doubt.
the
If
Chargers'
niggas
health
stay
is like,
healthy, then shit.
yeah, if niggas stay healthy, then it's like, it's going to be a real, like, problem for niggas. But
Yeah, for sure.
how often, like, they're old over there. Some old ass vets. They
But
said Keenan Allen might be on the verge of
they've
retiring.
been saying that new dude from TCU been doing looking good in training camp. So shit.
Oh, yeah. I've been hearing that. They got some noise over there. And they got a young tight end.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I like that. I like that pick. Justin Herbert, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. How many
Yeah.
games you see them winning this year?
Let me look at their schedule real quick. They got ooh, okay. They open up with the Dolphins. That's it though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's a fail.
Dolphins.
Um
What's
then
the
they got
Dolphins defense looking like?
their
No
defense is
Ramsey, but
really
their
good.
defense should be
Oh yeah,
crazy.
Ramsey is out. Ooh.
But I
They
still
got
think
Eli
they'll be
Apple.
good.
Nigga, they
Eli,
got
Eli,
hey, bro! Did you see what his baby mama said,
oh my
bro?
bro, that bitch is crazy.
That bitch is crazy.
Oh, you know something, though? You know
She said
something,
I'll
bro?
pay for the fines.
Yes,
That's a real
bro.
bitter bitch.
Basically sent out a hit. But anyways,
No cap.
nigga, she's also Josh Jacobs' baby mama and somebody else.
Oh yeah, this
Who
bitch
else
is
baby
oh
mama,
yeah.
bro? She a quarterback. I think a quarterback's baby mama, bro. She got 3 kids by NFL players.
Yeah, this bitch is terrible.
Oh,
She,
that's crazy,
I never heard of no shit like that, bro.
bro. She called
Never.
a hit
Bro,
out
y'all
on
seen
Buddy,
that
bro.
shit with Charleston White and Brittany Renner? Hey, no, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later. But
Oh, I didn't even
Then
see.
they play the Titans week 2, so they 0-1. Then they play the Titans, they 1-1. They play the Vikings, they're 2-1. They play the Raiders, they're 3-1. They play the Cowboys. They're we gotta go to them. It's a Kellen Moore revenge game, 5 o'clock game. They might upset us on some last minute shit. So I go 4-1. They play the Chiefs 4-2. They play the Bears 5-2. They play the Jets 5-3. They play the Lions 5-4. They play the Packers 6-4. They play the Ravens 7-4. They'll squeak that one out. They play the Patriots 8-4. They play the Broncos 9-4. They play the Raiders again 10-4. They play the Bills 10-5. Then they play the Broncos. They'll be at Denver 125 game. They'll lose it. That'll be their sixth loss. So they'll be fucking
To Denver?
11-6. They'll lose it because I already know Denver. That division, they're like they're crazy, bro.
Denver,
They
though,
gonna
bro.
Yeah,
I think
Denver.
they gonna
listen, bro.
already have 10 wins, so they know
I
they going
think
to the playoffs, and then
I
they
think
just
off
go.
of the I think off of the Judy, his hamstring. I think he might just stay injured this year, like lucky back to back. And then on top of that, it sucks to say, but off of the season Russell Wilson just had, that's the type of season you have when you what's it called when you're about to retire, bro. Like when you're done. He about to be a stay home dad, bro.
Now I ain't gonna lie, you got a point there. I think at the end of the season, Denver is gonna be having some quarterback
Yeah,
issues. So
it's gonna be like
I
it's gonna be
will
like
give
all right,
that to them.
look,
So
you're done.
they'll get 12 wins. They get 12 wins. They won't go 11-6. They'll go 12-5.
Yeah, 12-5
They'll
is
go
great though.
12-5.
12-5 is really good. It ain't gonna get them the first seed, but
Yeah, we talking about all these fucking explosive cats, shit. Really, all these teams and shit. Look, what's your Super Bowl opinion?
I ain't gonna lie. Depending on who's coming out of the AFC, I just got winning. I want to pick the Bengals to win it all. I really feel like the Ravens. I feel like it's just one of the two out of that division. Whoever runs into the Chiefs, that's and wins. Whoever runs into the Chiefs and wins, winning it all. Like they're winning it all. Like when the Bengals beat the Chiefs, they were supposed to win it all. They were literally supposed to win it all. But that nigga Aaron Donald just said, he said, I'm body slamming this quarterback every time. And if we really talking about that, the Rams really cheated. The Rams really cheated, bro.
There's a conspiracy going around saying that the NFL put the call in because they
You
see how
open?
big of a market
Yeah.
LA is, so they tried to give them a Super Bowl in a brand new stadium to like up the fans in this bitch. Cause you be seeing, bro, at
Mm-hmm.
they home games is away games. The Raiders pack that bitch out. The 49ers pack that motherfucker out. The Cowboys pack it out when they come in there. Like that, like they don't have no real like a lot of fans in LA, so they tried
What
to
team
give
you
them a
talking about?
Super Bowl, but that shit ain't working, man.
What team you talking about?
The Rams,
Oh yeah. No, the Rams got a huge fan base, bro.
bro, not, but it's not a great one. It's not a great one. It's not like no team should ever be able to come into your stadium and make it seem like it's a home game for them ever, especially an in division rival. That's crazy. But who you got coming
That's
out the
so crazy.
NFC?
NFC. Um, I can't. It's just like I can't bet against the Eagles. They got everything they needed. More running backs, some better defense, and they already had like almost the best defense in the league. It's like, do I bet against the Eagles? Who else is in the NFC that's good enough?
Niners. Uh,
I'm not betting on Brock
In their
Purdy.
division? Fuck is y'all talking
Like,
about?
Oh, in their
no,
division.
no,
Oh,
I'm just talking
Did,
about.
did y'all forget about the upcoming Defensive Player of the Year, Michael Parsons?
I'm not worried about Dallas, nigga.
Wow, that's some crazy shit to say. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Nigga, bro.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, and hey, you're not gonna like this at all. Dallas and Baltimore are in the same category, buddy.
Category is what?
Like the
The
A
what?
team, not an A plus, A team.
Dallas ain't never been an A team, nigga.
So tell me how we're not. Tell me how we're not. Where
Y'all
are
know
we
an A
weak
team
at? Where are we weak
because
at?
bro, y'all don't even be really having injuries when it's time to perform. Y'all just be having fucking issues, like straight issues when it's time to perform. And it's not even just one player. It's multiple players. Y'all players do not know how to show up. And y'all coaching needs some adjustments when it's time to show up because y'all cannot perform. Y'all don't perform when it matters the most. And
So
that's just like
what have y'all done that we haven't?
MVP.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
an
we had an MVP.
individualistic stat.
And
That's not, I'm talking
and
about the team. I'm talking
we won
about
our
the
division.
team.
We won our division in like what the past 3 years.
We won our division 2 times. Or
When was that though?
we lost this year. The Eagles just won it twice. The year before, the Eagles just went back to back. We won it.
When was that, bro? Two.
What is it?
When was that? That wasn't 2 years ago. You
The
tripping?
Eagles. The Eagles went back to back.
Yeah, the
The
Eagles.
year before they went back to back, we won the division.
For real?
Yes.
The Eagles didn't. No, no, that was a minute ago when they played the Patriots. Never mind. I'm tripping.
Like, yeah, it's
Y'all
not
won the
too much
division
to
and then
be
y'all
thinking
lost in the
about.
first round, huh?
Yep, we lost to the
Yeah.
I think it was the is it the Buccaneers on the
Okay,
way to the
okay.
Super Bowl?
Dallas always has a potential. I'm not gonna take that away. I'm not gonna take it away. Y'all team that I can't bet money on, bro. I can't
I
trust.
feel you on that. I don't bet money on them boys.
Like trusting you guys is like if I had to put my trust in a bitch or Dallas, I'm putting my trust in a bitch, and I don't even trust bitches. So it's just like,
I don't
how
blame
can
you.
I trust Dallas when y'all have Dak at quarterback and y'all keep giving this man chances since he been in the league? It's just
That's
like
what they
when is his
do.
chance
That's
to
what
go right
Jerry
now?
do, bro. You see what he did with Tony Romo? We should have been got off Tony Romo. Motherfuckers wanted to just, you feel me, keep on keeping on.
Yeah, he was trusting Tony Romo more than the receivers, and it was like the
That's
receivers
what
were
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's just how Jerry moves, bro. He get a guy, you show him average to above average, bro, and he gonna nigga,
he just
you're
gets
his,
so
bro.
hard. Just, I can't let him go. So
Man,
yeah, bro. Okay, Eagles and Bengals. That's what I got. Eagles and
Eagles
Ravens.
and the Bengals.
Eagles and Bengals or Eagles and Ravens. That's what I got. What about y'all?
AFC. I'm torn between like the Chiefs or the Bengals, but I'm gonna ride with my boy Joey B and say the Bengals out the AFC. NFC. I got Eagles. I got the Eagles coming out. I got the Eagles coming out of it.
I like that, DB.
Uh, I'm gonna give one pick with Dallas and one pick without. So the pick with Dallas, I think it's gonna be a brother bowl. Dallas versus Buffalo. And y'all already know how Dallas coming out with that one. He did. And then what happened?
And what else was the other one? No, no, I was gonna say something. What's the other one? Read that one first.
The other one without Dallas, I think it's gonna be bro. If they stay healthy, bro, I think it's gonna be Baltimore, bro. If they're able to
Yeah, that's
dodge the injury
the only
bug, I think it's gonna be Baltimore. And then
that.
coming out of the NFC, I'm really, yeah, I
You
don't
say the
think like
Niners.
no. I can't even fucking think of that game right now. Where they go? Where they go?
What you saying?
Oh yeah. If whatchamacallit? If Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa can stay healthy, the Chargers. The Chargers. I'm not even lying to you. Y'all think I'm trolling? I'm not trolling at all, bro. If Joey
No,
Bosa and
no.
Khalil Mack can stay healthy, I think the Super Bowl is gonna be the Chargers and the Raiders. Wait, ain't the Chargers in the AFC?
Yes.
Yeah,
Ain't the
you
Chargers
tripping.
in the AFC? Yeah, I'm
Yes.
tripping. I'm wilding. I'm wilding off a
Yeah, bro. The
perfect.
AFC has too many teams. They need to switch it
Yeah,
up,
like
bro.
they need
They
to
need to
redo it
they
because
need to
like bro,
rebuild,
they
bro.
all the way on
They
the
need to
West
rebuild.
Coast. That's what I'm
Because
thinking. Like, oh
other
yeah,
teams
that's
aren't even getting better that are getting these first picks. Like if you look at all the teams, I feel you on that though. I feel you on that. If the Chargers were in the NFC, it'll be crazy.
yeah. If they were in the NFC, bro, that would be wild. But shit, if since I can't use them, I can't believe I whiffed on that. Then let me switch that around. Not the Ravens, the Chargers. If the Chargers, Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack can stay healthy, and Derwin James, they're gonna be a okay, a okay. So there's that, and then coming out, I mean, damn, they gotta say the Eagles for real. Um, who else? Yeah, yeah,
I'm
you damn near gotta say the Eagles for real.
I'm not gonna lie. There is a world where cause like I said, like the AFC and like the NFC are like when it comes to like terms of strength, it's like the AFC by far has like way more better teams. But with the NFC, like I said, like with the Eagles, I do think again like they're one of the more complete rosters. And then with like the Niners, as good as like the whole roster is around, I'm not like a Purdy believer. I'm not just saying that because like I'm a
At
Seahawks
all.
fan. I just think like he like
But you have to win the games.
yeah,
You have to,
like
like I don't know. I feel like they bet a lot on this kid. Too much. But I mean, we're not there seeing what he's doing in training camp and stuff. But still, like,
even still, you could
Coming
tell
off
it's
he's
like
coming off a throwing
bro,
injury on his throwing
makes no
arm.
sense.
I
Like,
don't believe it, bro.
Garoppolo was winning you the games. He was getting you there. If you want to just sub him out and put in Purdy after, do that. But to a whole season, the Niners are betting a lot on this kid. It's crazy.
they
Yeah,
are
it's
too,
good.
cause it's crazy too, cause Shanahan is like a top five. He's one of the best coaches in the league, bro. But it's like I could see a world where, as good as he is, and if the Niners keep collapsing every time in the playoffs, he fucks around and gets fired. But it won't be because like he's a bad coach. It's because like how like some coaches just get fired because it's
You
like
gotta try something new.
yeah, you gotta try something new. But it's like it's not a bad coach. It's just
I don't think so. I feel like they're gonna be like the Saints, right into the ball
I
because
mean,
they're getting there. They're just running into the number one seed every time.
they're getting there, but it's like I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how their owner is. I don't know like what he or I don't even know if it's a he or she, but I don't
Uh,
know. I don't know if like if he has any plans or feels a certain way or type shit, anything like that. But I don't know. I could see a world where he gets fired, but it's not because of his fault. But I do see what you
but
mean.
like,
They're getting there.
it's like fuck it, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah, you feel me? Or like he just quits. But
Yeah, type shit.
I do see a world where Dallas, because after the Eagles and San Fran, the teams I got behind them is like Dallas, the Seahawks, the Lions,
The
and
Jags.
the Jags.
Yeah,
AFC. It's
Oh,
NFC.
what? Yeah,
Yeah.
my bad.
So
I meant,
like,
I meant, I meant Minnesota.
yeah,
hell no.
I,
Well, yeah, record wise, they'll be good. Yeah, record
I
wise.
think it win the. I could see them winning
Vikings
the
are making the
division.
playoffs, bro. They're making playoffs. It's just you have to
They
remember,
just
bro.
lost to the Giants in the playoffs.
Hey,
And
bro.
I caught that shit out too. I called it too. I wish we was recording at that time. I was telling motherfuckers, I said, hey, number
Damn.
one, that game is on Fox. In the first round, every game on Fox is going to be an upset in the first round.
Hey,
Then that's
that's
how I knew.
crazy.
And then on top of that, bro,
Really,
Kirk Cousins
whoever
is not
gets out the
good.
first
Kirk Cousins is not good,
game,
bro.
like,
He's just not a good quarterback, bro. He's not.
I mean,
He's not.
he's mediocre, bro. He's just a poor man's Aaron Rodgers. He gets the job done. He's like Jeremy. He gets the
Uh,
job done. He's gonna win you as much games as you need to get to the playoffs. He's just not gonna win when it matters most.
Seahawks not finna be top 5 in the NFC. Let me ask you this:
Who said
who
that?
who the fuck?
leak said that? Who in God's green earth do you have, or the 5 teams you have over them? Already, I know Niners and Eagles, Cowboys. If you want to go Cowboys, but who are the other 2 teams?
Maybe Giants.
No,
Maybe Giants and
niggas
yeah.
sleeping on the Panthers and the NFC.
Well, he's okay. Never mind. We're not even gonna talk about that.
Nah, the Panthers ain't
I
gonna
don't
be
think we
good
should even
this
give
year,
him
bro.
attention. He's trolling.
Whatchamacallit gonna get hurt?
Completely trolling. That was crazy.
What up, Gerald? Nah, but
yeah,
whatchamacallit gonna get hurt? Bryce Young, like the way I just see him getting hit in preseason, bro. You know how sick he's finna be in the real game
I
when
don't
it's
know.
not a fire drill.
I feel like he's gonna be on some real like, cause Joey B his first year, his line was atrocious.
Oh my God, they almost got
Like,
that man killed.
he was almost ended his
Hold on,
career.
before you go any further, we gotta also remember Joey B is 6'3", 2 whatever.
Oh yeah, Bryce Young is 5'10".
Bryce Young is
5'10", 2 maybe 200 pounds, soaking wet with rocks in his pockets.
You know what
You
that
dig
just
what I'm
reminds me
saying?
of though? That just reminds me of Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray had
He's
terrible
not the
line.
runner. He's not the runner.
And
like
also, Kyler Murray got like a few more pounds over him. Like
Bryce
they
Young
are
is like
both
a Drew
short.
Brees. Bryce Young is like a Drew Brees. If he needs to get out the pocket, he can get out the pocket.
Eagles, Cowboys, Niners, Vikings, and Giants.
Then they got Mike.
See the Giants with it. See, I'm not gonna lie. I honestly, I'm gonna say this right now. I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants beat us on opening night. I wouldn't be surprised. But I still think we're gonna win the game. I know we're gonna win the game. But if we lose, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, but we're not starting 0-2. I guarantee you that. And we got the Jets week 2. The fuck is you talking about? But all I'm saying is the Vikings. I don't think like I'll give you the Giants because they have made some great acquisitions, but I think the Seahawks are the number 5 team. But what the Lions?
Cause I mean, I'm not gonna go by like
I don't know,
playoff
bro.
seeds.
That's
I'm not
what's
gonna go
up,
by like
bro.
playoff seeds. Cause like like division winners automatically like I'm just gonna say this.
They're automatically.
Yeah, automatically first spot. I'm just gonna say this: the Eagles, the Niners. If you want to say the Cowboys, that's fair. And those, in my opinion, are the only teams that I see.
The Lions might be better.
The Lions might be better.
Might be better than y'all.
The
I got
Lions,
the Lions to be better.
the Lions might be.
That was my 5, and then the Vikings.
I don't see the Vikings being better than us. But if you want to say the Lions, that's fair because I do think their offense is gonna be top 10. Their defense is like to be determined. They got like interesting pieces with like Hutchinson. It's another like dreadhead on the other side of him, bro. That was a rookie.
They got Madison.
They what you call it, bro? But wait, who are their corners? I'm trying to think.
Who?
The Lions.
Oh, the Lions.
They got. They just picked up
I
fucking
thought we
Cameron
saw one.
Sutton.
Like
I was just looking at their joint too. Hold on. And they picked up C.J. Gardner Johnson too.
I mean the Vikings too, though.
He
B-Rad.
led the league in picks.
Vikings have a great offense, bro.
But here's the thing about the Vikings though. Last season, they're like They had a negative point differential last season.
We should talk about. I don't think we should talk about last season though. They have Jordan Addison now to compliment Justin Jefferson.
I don't know if y'all been watching the rookies, but Brian Branch has been balling. Stephon Gilmore, little brother. Hey.
Oh, what?
I'm telling you now, them boys was playing ball, man. Them boys was playing ball.
Yeah, I like this rookie class a lot.
The Lions, they're gonna be something to reckon with.
Yeah, they got Gibbs too.
We talking about who y'all got offensive player of the year, defensive player of the year.
Offensive player of the year. It's either a toss-up for me between Jay Jetta or Tyreek, but I want to be different and throw like a running back in there. So
offensive player of the year I got. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh wait, go ahead. Finish what you saying.
I
Run it
say
back.
for the running back I throw in, if that's only it's like it's a caveat, but it's like if he stays healthy, C Mac. But and
Hell
That's a
no.
good one. That's a
Cliff,
good one.
what's your
Yeah,
Cliff?
hell,
What's your offensive player and defensive player? But no, not C Mac, bro. No, no, no.
why not?
There's gonna be too many offensive players better than him, bro.
But
ooh,
that's the thing. That's gonna
hey,
open up so much more for him.
he Leak said
There's
offensive player of the year Jay Jetters or Jamar Chase. Chase
I
is a
was
good
finna
one.
say that's my offensive player of the year person, Jamar
You
Chase.
you're
Yeah, I
gonna
like
you're
this
gonna
too.
like this one, DV. He said defensive player of the year is Micah.
I'm knowing. That's who I was
Yeah,
gonna say. Micah
my
for
defense
sure.
player of the year is either Nick Bosa
Yeah, get in
or
here, Cliff. Go ahead, get in here.
Micah. But
Leave a
nah,
like before you go.
how y'all feel about Lamar Jackson, offensive player of the year?
Nah,
Here's
the
a
offense
Bro,
not
he's
gonna
gonna
be.
he's gonna run so much shit out of their ass
I'm
on
not gonna
receiver core.
I'm not gonna lie too. The Ravens here how I view like the Ravens in totality because like Lamar is definitely like top five QB to me. Yeah, top five QB to me. It's like the Ravens superstars are like injury prone. Now I do think the team has a very good season and like Lamar has a
I
very
mean,
good
that just
season.
stays healthy though. What do you mean?
Wait, what?
Superstars. It's only two superstars that are were in our DBs. But besides defense, if we just talking offense, Mark Andrews stays healthy. Zay Flowers is probably going to be really healthy this year.
Zay Flowers gonna be nice too.
The
And
reason why I say it's not gonna be Lamar is because this is a brand new offense. This is brand spanking new. So I just
But
think
this is the
he's
best
gonna
supporting
start a
cast he's
little
had
slow.
since he's
That's
like.
true. That's true. But
it's
it
not
takes
brand
time.
new
It
though.
takes time to get acclimated to the offense. So he's probably gonna have just average or maybe a
No,
couple bad weeks in the
no, he
first
doesn't.
five
He
weeks.
doesn't wear, but he doesn't wear the plays on his arm when they practice. He doesn't do that. He doesn't. He said it's way better now having multiple people he can throw to rather than it was just two Bateman and Mark Andrews. Bro, he's been in the interviews praising this offense.
Yes, yes, I
Bro,
understand
he's
that as
saying
he
new,
should.
new is better. New is better. Like, look at his MVP year. Who did he
But the
have
thing
besides
about it
Andrews?
is, what you said about practice, practice is great. Practice makes perfect. But you have to practice in the game. There's nothing like game speed.
And
You
Lamar is the
cannot
best.
emulate that game
Lamar
speed
Lamar is probably top three improvisers in the league after Mahomes and I want to say Jalen Hurts.
as far as running.
As far as throwing too, that nigga been
I
throwing
wouldn't put
dimes,
him. I
dots
wouldn't put
all
him up there
his
like that
since he
with
been
the
in the league. He
improvising.
been throwing dots. He
Hey,
just had Hollywood
when
Brown.
he take off and run, yes. But
He
if we're
been having
talking about
Hollywood.
just pure playing around in the backfield, launch that
Oh,
motherfucker down, I cannot
Lamar
put him up
doesn't have
there.
to run though. He ran because all right. I'm not gonna say he doesn't have to because he had to. Nigga, if my receivers is dropping the ball every time I throw it to them, I'm not throwing to them no more. I'm done throwing to you. I'm running the ball. What are we saying here? We
That's
just
what I'm
gonna
saying.
that's why Justin
I
Fields had
told
Justin
you. That's why I broke it down in the context. That's why I said if we talking about improvising and running, then yes, absolutely. Like if we're talking about just like if we're talking about just pure improvising from a pure standpoint,
I just
then
walked into
yes,
another spider web.
I will say he's up there. But I'm saying
Oh
he's
my
up there
god, trying
because
to
of his
attack this bitch.
legs, not because of his arm. Like once he improvises, if we break it down into categories of run, pass, and improvising, I just don't see Lamar in that category. He's good, yes. I'm not saying he's not good. He's for sure good, damn great, damn it. But is he up there with Patty? Is he up there with like what we seen Joey B do? Like, is he up there with those guys? I can't put him up there.
And it's only because you ain't seen Lamar in the playoffs. Like that's really why I get it. I get it. I ain't gonna say that's disrespectful because it's none. So you never know. The best ability is availability. So he
It's
don't show up when it matters the most to even perform and show that. We get to the playoffs and he's not even there to play. So I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. So with that being said, DB, who are your picks for offensive player? You said Chase one.
offensive player of the year. Yeah, it's either Jamar Chase. I'm not gonna pick a quarterback because that shit is just I don't really. Like they should really not include quarterbacks in that shit because they give the quarterback to the MVP. But so if it's not Jamar Chase, then I'm gonna say fuck. It might be. Well,
It seems like you only got one, bro. You stuck on Chase, huh? Wait, how
yeah,
many yards?
I
Or not even yards. I don't really care about the yards for Chase because he's gonna be getting touchdowns. How many touchdowns
yeah,
you think
I
he's
don't
gonna
know.
get?
I see him going for like eight, somewhere between that like 7 to 10
Yeah,
range.
I ain't even gonna lie.
I
I ain't even
think
gonna lie.
Jamar
They got a
Chase gonna
core.
be like
They got T. Higgins and Boyd. I look, he got. I'm not even gonna lie. He gonna probably get 10. He gonna probably get 10 because I feel like T. Higgins might get more
Chase
yards
gonna
than,
take
He
12.
had
like damn near more
nine.
yards.
He had nine last season.
I think
Yeah, I
he
feel
gonna
like
get
he's gonna get
12.
like 10 for sure. Why not? Why can't he get 10? Joey B is like, come on now. They just upgraded their line a little bit. And their receiving core is really cold. Like T. Higgins is gonna get more yards for sure.
Bro,
Like in the games, he's gonna have more yards.
T Higgins is so. T
T.
Higgins
Higgins is
is cold.
cold,
Yeah, he's cold, bro.
so cold, bro,
And
so
they
cold.
and they
Jamar
complement
Chase,
each other because like
Yeah, that's
T
a
Higgins,
perfect wide
T
receiver
Higgins
too.
is like a big body receiver. Cause
And,
Jamar, it's crazy. I did not know Jamar Chase is 6 foot. I'm taller than bro.
mhm. No,
And
yeah, Jamar Chase is lucky a little small, but
yeah, but like they complement each other real well because that's a big body receiver in
because
Higgins.
T. Higgins ain't really a wide receiver too. He's not.
No, well
He
he a
can go.
wide
He can
receiver
go.
one for sure.
Yeah, he can go anywhere and be a one, like a number one option for sure. And he takes the stress off Chase for sure. Like, cause
He
it's like
does.
we want a double chase on some like Justin Jefferson shit, but it's like we're not gonna do that because you guys have three other options and a running back. So
It's crazy.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
feel
then
that.
you too. You got like Boyd working the slot or like even on the
That's
outside
what I'm
sometimes.
saying for sure. Boyd is nice,
Yeah, Boyd had yeah,
and Joey B. Scramble.
yeah. But I'm damn, bro. Joey B got it good when it comes to offense.
Facts, facts. Okay, DB. What about your defensive player of the year? Micah.
Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons. If he stay healthy, Micah Parsons.
Okay,
I
you got
think
him.
Micah. I think Micah's gonna get
You got him
20
getting any picks?
picks.
Yeah, you got him getting any?
Probably, maybe like one or two.
Okay, how many
He
sacks
might
though?
pick off his screen or some shit. I think he
How
gonna
many
get
sacks
like.
and forced fumbles?
I'm not gonna glaze crazy, but
Hmm.
I really do want to say he gonna break the sack record, but I'm not gonna say
For
all
the
that.
team or for
He
the
might.
NFL?
He might.
Nah, bro. I think Micah. Nah, yeah. I don't give a
You
fuck.
know
I think
something, bro?
Micah gonna
You know
break the
something?
sack record, bro.
Nah, I don't think he's gonna break it this year because Micah is so young. Like niggas aren't even realizing that. He's not even finna hit his peak yet. Like this is just the beginning. Like
Exactly. But
he's just now scratching the surface. So I feel like this ain't gonna be his stat year. This is gonna be his year to do everything for his team. Like on some like Aaron Donald shit. Like Aaron Donald, we all know he was DPOY every like you feel me back to back to back him or Nick Bosa. But it was like I feel like that's what he's gonna be now. Like we need you to be that, just your presence instead of more like a stat thing this year because it's like Dallas. Let's keep it real. If they win first seed, they could possibly get to the Super Bowl. They can
absolutely.
possibly get to the Super Bowl if they get
That,
that.
that's
So it's
that.
fine.
The key thing that you said, if they win the first seed, that's the hard part.
But that's what it's gonna take to win the first seed. It's not gonna take stats. It's gonna take
Yeah,
honestly,
and
it's gonna take slow
the thing
games
about
because
it is the team who all of us said we think gonna go to the Super Bowl is in our division. So
yeah, it's the team that's honestly gonna be first seed. But it's just like Dallas knows if
You're
we get
gonna have to
first seed,
like
I honestly think but the thing is we can still get the first seed even if we go 1-1 or 0-2 versus them. Like if we just got a better record than them, if we just beat everybody else, you feel me? We can get a better record than them, and you feel me? Make it like get that one seed. So who fucking knows? But
Nah, we got a
I
hard
do
ass
think I
schedule
do
this
think
year though.
Micah is gonna break the sack record. Like the amount of pass rushers that we have, like you can't double
yeah.
Mike. If you do double Micah every time, bro, my niggas is gonna eat. I promise you. So
But they're gonna do that though. You know,
exactly.
it's really like really what they say with football is you're not supposed to have the ball more than 3 seconds in the backfield.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's why.
So
That's
The
why
all that
7-on-7 the
all
time
that
is
shit.
4 seconds.
Yeah. Although we watch that shit on the fucking TV and it looks like a long time. You know, they're rushing there for a long time. Nigga, that should be a split second
Yeah.
for a sack. Like I just sacked you in 2 seconds, bro, which is crazy. That shit don't be making no sense. So I feel like doubling him would be the best option, anyways. Every
But
team is gonna have the same approach for him.
the
Stop
sick
him from
part
getting to the
about it
back.
is you can't double them every single time though. That's the thing. Because even if you double them every single time,
But that's the thing, though.
there's Demarcus Lawrence on the other side
Yeah,
of
I
the
was just about to say,
formation. So
if
it's
they
like,
do double, if they do double every time for a little bit, then you guys got to change your approach. That's what you want a team to do. Change your approach.
hey,
You
I'm,
feel me?
I'm telling you, keep this name in mind. Keep this name in matter of fact, I'm feeling matter of fact, hey, clip this.
All right.
Dorrance Armstrong. Keep that name in mind. Dorrance Armstrong, number 92. Keep that name in mind. I know y'all probably thinking like, who the fuck is that? What the fuck is he saying that for? I'm telling you, keep that name in mind. When it happens, I'm gonna pull this clip up. When it happens, I'm gonna pull it up. I'm telling you, keep that name in mind, bro.
What about Mozzie Smith?
Bro, he's there is literally just to stuff around, bro.
So you don't think Dallas has the best defense in the league?
No, not the
No.
best. I think
Yes.
I think they have a very good
Yes.
defense.
No.
They got a very
Wait,
good
top
defense.
Yes,
Top
we
three.
do.
Top three.
Eagles, 49ers, Bills, Ravens.
Bro, we have the best defense in the league.
Where did y'all rank
I'm not gonna
last
say
season?
by far, but we have the best defense in the league.
Where did y'all rank last season?
Let me look.
Because I know y'all have like y'all had an addition for like Gilmore as the cornerback too.
That's where we was lacking. That motherfuckers was, bro. Did you see what niggas was doing to Anthony Brown, bro? Then you feel me? We end up with the Jaguars game. I know y'all seen what Kelvin Joseph.
Yeah,
was out
he
there
just got
doing.
traded too, bro.
Yeah,
So
yo,
I'm
me.
saying like, we had a couple of, you know what I mean. Yeah, 20. Let's see.
Wow,
I don't know though, dude, because I think the Niners got it. I think it's the Niners then y'all.
They do got a crazy defense.
Cause they just got Javon Hargrave. Like, what the?
what should we call it? While you looking yours up, my defensive player of the year is I got TJ Watt. But like DB said, since we like promoting underrated players on our team, I think he's gonna have a great season. Uchenna Nwosu.
Nah, you got
Yeah,
you just
yeah,
got
shout out
money.
Chiller, man. Shout out Wilson.
Yeah, USC
Shout
alumni.
out Chiller. Narbonne alumni right there.
He went to Norba?
Yeah, that's the whole big brother.
I thought you knew that, bro.
No, I knew he went to USC, and I knew he's like from like around like LA and shit. But I didn't know he went to Norba. I might have heard it, but it slipped my mind.
Bro, I got
Number
that
two,
SC offer by accident. They said.
He got to the Seahawks. Wait, you said did he get into the Seahawks like an accident?
No, the SC offer. No, getting to the Seahawks was like that was the best thing for him.
Oh yeah.
Like they threw that bag. What?
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna go to New England and keep it a buck.
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie. I thought he was gonna fuck around and go to like New York or something.
Because he got drafted to the Chargers. He was there for 4 years. He came to Seattle. He basically had he got his little bag. I think we threw him 2 years, 20 mil, and then we just extended him too. So he got like
gave him what 12 more.
I think we gave him 3 more years and like another like 40 million, something like that.
Each year was like 12 million, wasn't it? Or was more than that?
Oh, like how much a year?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was like I think like let's say if we didn't extend him, he would have made like right about 12 million this year. Which is I'm not gonna lie, which is still pretty like I know like bro. I be saying this sometimes, bro. Like to like other niggas I be having debates with, bro. Even if I was like a rotational player, bro, and I'm on like a 2 year, $8 million deal. You know, like that's still $4 million a year, bro. Like I know it's not like top of the league
Bro,
money, bro, but that's
play,
still.
just to play 16 games.
You feel me, bro? And not even to play all the snaps, bro, because I'm just a nigga coming in on rotation,
Yo,
bro.
being a backup is like in the NFL is the dream.
Bro,
The
what?
literal
Like,
dream.
especially if you a good backup, bro. Like you a rotational pass rusher, you wide receiver 3 or something like that. You feel me? Like that's smooth. That's grit. That's good chip.
And you still concerned a little bit.
You feel me,
Like
bro?
not like that. Not like that, but the Chiefs won the game, like the Super Bowl, off of a backup.
Bro, and like also too, bro. There are so many examples in big playoff games where a backup or like not a starter, a rotational guy comes in and makes a big play. You know, like I be saying, bro, that's good. That's good shit, bro.
Pacheco and shit, he was going crazy that game.
I mean, especially if you one of them kickers that be lasting like 10 years on one team, bro. Like just like
Teams are really switching their kickers this year. So you see the Saints got a 30-year-old rookie.
yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
A 30-year-old rookie.
30-year-old.
And a kicker.
That's
On a
crazy.
Pick or whatever.
They gave him a
Yeah, that's crazy.
But remember that one kicker? What's it called? Adam? Was it Adam Vinatieri? He was on. I know he was on like on the Colts to end this season.
Oh yeah, that's Adam Vinatieri.
Yeah, Adam Vinatieri. He retired at like 44 or something like that. Like
Yeah.
40. So kickers go on for like a long ass time, but since you in here, twin, who is your we're on defense. Or do we did defense and offensive player? Yeah, so who's your offensive player of the year and who's your defensive player of the year?
I said it in the chat. For offense, I'm going Jay Jettis or Jamar Chase. It's one of them. Because if Joey B can stay healthy, bro, I feel like Jamar Chase got it. But if Joe Burrow get injured, then I'm gonna give it to Justin Jefferson. But and then DPOY, I got Micah Parsons, you know. But if I'm going with my team, you know, I'm go Hassan Reddick. But I give it to Micah. Micah, he a little better than Hassan. I give it to him.
A little?
So yeah, then my pick.
He's a lot better. I think Micah's a clear cut.
I think if we doing like tier, it's like I know when we first started, we were doing like QB tiers for a little bit. I got like Micah. If we like doing like edge rushers, he in the tier with like TJ Watt, and I'm not saying he better or like how you want to rank that, but just like they in that like group. I think Hassan Reddick is like I'm trying to find like compare. I think like when I think of Hassan Reddick, I think of like a nigga like Brian Burns. Like they're both really good. And, like, you could put them in, like, the same tier, you feel me? Where it's, like, they're, like, clear-cut number ones on their team. Go out there and get you, like, double-digit sacks and whatnot. But hey,
I think Hassan Reddick is, like, a tier below. Like, I feel like tier 1 is Micah, Bosa, and TJ Watt, and that's it. And then tier 2 is Joey Bosa and Hassan Reddick and probably, like, whoever else you want to throw in there. But I feel like that's, for those 5, I feel like that's the tier 1 and tier 2. But that's just start right there.
How I feel about edge rushers, it really depends on who plays like a vet. Like Micah's young, but he plays like a seasoned vet. Like he's been in the NFL for years. Like he knows how to do everything he's doing at a high level.
Also, too,
and he honestly saved the Dallas Cowboys a lot.
Also, too, with like edge rushers, like it's like sacks are like obviously like a cool stat and it's like important for them too, but like I like looking at like win rate, like pressure percentages. Like I know sometimes like you'll watch the games and then like they'll pull up like a defensive player stat like this is how often he's like getting to the QB.
Think about it.
Yeah, tackles for losses, like that stuff is important too. Like sacks matter for sure. Sacks do matter, but like
football is more numbers than baseball, which is crazy. Like
yeah, bro. There are
little
some
shit that wins you Super Bowl.
There are some like cool ass stats out there. If you really go look at them, you'll be surprised. Like who leads like the league in certain stats. Like
facts. Just little shit though.
Yo, me just little shit.
Like they pop up number 1 on this and don't pop up number 10 on anything else.
I saw.
Which is crazy.
I was watching a video on like it was a stat. It was like who like is the best like third. It was like on some like third down shit. Like who who like has the most catches or yards on third downs, like little shit. Like it was like I saw a stat like that, and like I only like saw it because he was a Seattle like went to like a Seattle like YouTube like fan page making a video, and like Tyler Lockett was like up there. Like he wasn't one or anything, but he was like high on the list. So it's like cool stats like those.
I just seen something on time. His stats. His stats are crazy.
But I
Like,
think I know what you're talking about. Where it showed like
yeah,
the
like they
last
showed
4 years.
yeah, the last 4 years,
Yeah, I did
and
see
then they
that
just
too.
showed like he's just getting better.
Bro, it's
And he's
crazy.
not even old.
Bro, Tyler Lockett is like he's like 31. I believe Tyler Lockett is like 31. 30. Hold on. Don't want to tell me for some reason. Yo, damn, he's 30. I thought he was like 31. Tyler Lockett's 30, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had him last year on my fantasy team.
I
He was
might.
my he was my wide receiver one because all my players was injured. Like Jonathan Taylor injured, Keenan Allen injured, but Lockett was doing his shit. He was keeping me afloat. Oh, and Brandon Cooks was injured. I don't know.
The
I
Cowboys
need to see
did
what
get
type of
Brandon
year.
Cooks too.
Yeah, I was gonna say I need to see what type of year he's gonna have.
I
'Cause
think they got it. Like I said, the NFC ain't as like tough as the AFC because the AFC got like a lot of heavy hitters from like top to bottom. The NFC, like I said, it's just like the Eagles, Niners, Cowboys, Seahawks, Vikings, and the Lions as like I could say like the
Bro,
heavy
stop
hitter.
disrespecting the Panthers, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
I got the
why do you
Saints.
They
the
got that
Panthers?
nigga
Bryce Young
Miles
is gonna
Sanders
get hurt
and
this
Adam
year.
Thielen, fool. I'm telling you.
Bryce Young is gonna get hurt this year, bro. They can't protect
Nah.
him.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. All right, but if he don't get hurt, I got them going positive this year. Like, let's just say in the world he played like majority of the season, I got them going positive.
Speaking of that, like that's like a good way, good like thing to bring up. Who do y'all got winning rookie of the year? Yeah, offensive rookie of the year, my bad. Offensive rookie of the year and defensive rookie of the year. If there's like any rookies on defense, like y'all are like keeping an eye on.
Deuce Vaughn.
Deuce Vaughn.
My rookie of the year, the Zay Flowers stuff.
Wait, what was just said?
He says Zay Flowers.
Oh yeah, my rookie. My rookie right there.
One thing I'm gonna say though, with like the rookie wide receivers, as much as I want to pick JSN for it, and I do think he'll have a good season as like wide receiver 3, I just don't think like he'll put up the numbers like to really like justify him winning it, unless if like Tyler or someone get hurt and you know he steps into like wide receiver 1 or 2 or something like that, then maybe. But
well, I mean, even not being a wide receiver 1, it's just really about impact.
yeah.
It's really just about when you get the ball or like what you do, you know,
Yeah.
when you're on the field. But yeah, Zay Flowers, that's my pick right there. Either him or like
I'm low key leaning toward Jamar.
Wait, who?
Damn, his shit to start tweaking. Yo.
Yeah, did he go out?
He went out and came back in. I'm trying to think. Defensive. We took Devon Witherspoon at 5, but from the stuff I'm hearing from camp, I don't think he'll win it. But as far, that's kind of, I'm gonna say actually Will Anderson. I got Will Anderson winning defensive rookie of the year from the Texans. And
Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter gonna be nice, but the thing though, twin, it's like he gonna come in like, is he gonna start over who?
Yes. They said the way he been going in like this camping shit, these preseason and all that, bro. They said he's damn near gonna start. Like they said Jalen Carter really like that.
Cause what's it called? Y'all still got Fletcher Cox. Who's in the interior?
He old, bro.
Yeah, that's true. But you know how like some coaches like that little like They like what's the word? The veteran, like
Yeah, they gonna let the vets
yeah,
play.
like the veterans.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
not? Especially if
Yeah,
you're
he
winning
gonna
every
play, of
game.
course, but I just feel like Jalen Carter gonna get more snaps than him. Like, yeah, cause we just lost Javon Hargrave, and that's who was starting for us.
oh yeah, that was who was in the middle. I still I do you know me before that draft I wanted the Seahawks to take Carter. We didn't,
Yeah,
but it is what it is. But I really don't know. Yeah, okay. So either Carter or Anderson for defensive rookie of the year. Offensive rookie of the year, the Zay Flower pick is good. Uh,
I got John Robinson.
you got who?
Bijan Robinson.
Oh, B
yeah, him
John.
too.
Yeah, B
Yeah, him
John
too.
too.
Yeah, he's a dog.
He is.
I feel like Atlanta, if it's not going to Drake London, it's going straight to
Or
him.
Kyle Pitts.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, bro. Kyle Pitts is like, dude, he had like the most yards for I think a tight end. Like this was like the stat, the most yards for a tight end without scoring a touchdown, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because he was like top five, I think, in receptions for tight or like top three receptions for tight ends 2 years ago, and he had no touchdowns. And then last year he underperformed like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he did. He was weak as shit last year.
They had quarterback issues, Mariota and shit. But yeah, I don't know about Kyle Pitts. I feel like if he gets the ball, it's really just like on some. We needed to throw it to our tight end.
It depends on how you feel about Ritter, because that's like QB1 there. I
Yeah,
I
I mean, I'm
like.
not a big fan.
I'm not a big fan. I think he could be a game manager because like B John. They also got that one. He was a rookie last year. I think his last name starts with an A. It's like Algery, and he had 1,000 as a rookie last year. Still got Drake London there. They still got Cordell Patterson, who's like a really fun gadget guy. Um,
The Falcons a little too much.
oh yeah, I'm not trying to hype them up, bro. I'm not because I think they'll be bad, but like I can see like a couple interesting rookies or like young players they got there too. So
Yeah, but it's still they trying to push that agenda that their players are like the best players are the best players.
yeah,
Because it's like this is how they think in the NFL. Just because you're good and just because you're nice, don't mean your stats is gonna change the next year. Like it might, but if you had 700 yards last year, you're gonna have 750 yards this year. You're not gonna make a major leap unless you're like, you know, it's that time. It's that time for you.
yeah.
And I don't think it's that time for any of them. They're still developing their stars because they're gonna be a bad team for years. Like let's not make it seem like the Falcons are gonna, get back to the Super Bowl or something like that.
I never. Well, I don't say never, but
The nigga said,
No, I'm gonna say never.
Never.
I'm gonna say never. I don't see them getting there anytime soon. Who did they get there with? They got there with what's he
Julio,
called?
Matt Ryan.
Yeah, Matt Ryan and shit. And then they blew the lead. Like,
I remember
yeah,
watching that game live, bro. I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
yeah, no, that was
That
crazy.
was, bro.
it wasn't shocking to me. It wasn't shocking to me because I was shocked they was up that much, and I remember everybody was posting,
Cause,
"Bring me my money. I need my bread." Like,
cause
you niggas better with Falcons?
cause remember before the Patriots coming back, Tom Brady threw a pick six and like
Yeah, at the end of the half, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like at like that time it's like nobody's really like everybody thinking, damn, it's really gonna be a fucking blowout.
28-3 is not bad though when you really think about it. Cause like, not like that, but on Madden when it's 28-3, I don't really be worried unless it's like third quarter.
Also depends on too if it's like 21-3, 20. Let's say 21-3. Let's say 21-3, but like the Falcons got the ball to start the half. It's like your defense better stop them. Like get a 3 and out. Yeah, like your defense has to get a stop.
But now it's low-key much easier to get a stop when you're down.
Yeah, because teams just
'Cause
want
it's
to
all
run the
about-
ball. Like
Yeah. Teams are all about like time management. Just run the clock. Look, we're up this much. Just run the clock. Run it as much as possible. And if something happens, God forbids, it happens. But in their case, that shit really did happen like that. So.
All right, so we did MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookie of the Years.
I think now we should talk about players that are gonna regress. Who?
Mm.
Which players
Geno Smith.
are gonna?
Nah,
Damn,
no, for
before
real.
that.
No, for real.
But we'll get to that. You can talk first since you said that. But which players aren't gonna make that leap and are gonna like fall back and start to look like they need to retire and shit like that,
I'm
or
not
be
gonna.
on put on the bench?
I'm not gonna say retire, but I don't think he'll be worth all the money they gave him. Deshaun Watson.
Why, bro? He took 2 years off football. You're tripping.
I
Yeah,
know.
I got to
that
see
one.
what he do this year.
I know.
and then
Look. I
yeah.
know. He took 2 years off football because he's a fucking sicko. But
Nah, he didn't do it. But
okay,
No, he did that.
bro.
He was doing that shit on some freaky shit.
But the reason why I say like Deshaun Watson, because yes, like that is fair, 2 years off football, but it's like more. How do I say?
And he was still working out, training and all.
Yeah, but
You
it's
don't lose that shit. You don't lose being a quarterback. Like, just look at the seasoned vets that come in, like, not like that, but Nick Foles, when he came in and did what he did, it's just things like that, or like Trubisky. You don't lose that. You don't lose learning how to be a quarterback, and especially when they give you the pieces, it's like, how bad can it get?
I mean, yeah, like look, it's like he could very well bounce back because like I think when he came in, like the second half of last season, he was bad, but he very well could. He very well. Hold on.
You just start talking.
Hey, but for real though, if we're talking about players that's finna regress, I think Geno Smith is finna regress.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
I think Russell Wilson is finna regress even more, and this might be
Yeah, it's facts.
like
feel
I
like
think
it's
he's
gonna
gonna
be
he's gonna
they're
have
gonna be
this
alright.
year, and then he's gonna go be a backup, and like he's gonna be forgotten. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, he's
facts.
just gonna
I
be
agree.
a backup
Well, I don't know
for
if
the
you're gonna
rest
let
of
him
his
get to being a
career.
backup.
I
feel like they're gonna tell him,
he'll retire, bro. If it's like
Yeah, they're gonna tell him like, look,
Yeah, I think he'll retire.
you could just be our vet, or you can retire. And
Yeah,
he's
I
gonna
think
pick retirement for sure.
He's gonna regress. Daniel Jones is gonna well, nah.
Yeah, you picking Daniel Jones already?
Bro, I'm really not a like I like him as a guy, but I don't really like I don't
believe in him
for real.
as like because like we said earlier, the contract they gave him was ludicrous.
No, that was insane.
I'm talking about Danny Dimes.
Yeah.
I think
Vanilla Vic?
Vanilla Vic, yeah.
Vanilla Vic is
Vanilla
crazy.
Vic.
Nah, we talking about he's the hype. I don't really see the hype. They give him hype like he's Justin Herbert.
Josh Allen is gonna regress.
Nah.
I feel like Josh Allen.
Somebody I really think gonna regress is C.J. Gardner Johnson, bro. He was only looking that good because he was on our defense, bro. He's fucking like, bro. He literally most of his picks came from the quarterback getting pressured and them just throwing the ball up, and he just happened to be at the right spot, bro. Literally.
I don't know. I feel like injuries is gonna take a toll on a lot of these players too.
Close the door. I'm busy.
Not like that, but Cup is coming back.
Because you're gonna make noise.
And that team is so
I'm on
bad.
the call right now.
I feel like he might fucking get injured again.
They're terrible.
I feel like Debo is gonna look at injuries a couple times. Just as far as their stats and shit, that's how I'm talking about them regressing. It's gonna suck to say, but Mike Evans, I feel like this is year to regress because if you look at Mike Evans' stats, he has never had a year where he didn't get that signing bonus. So I feel like this is finally that year where he just starts to, because he got Baker Mayfield throwing to him too. Where his stats don't tell the full story.
We got Baker Mayfield.
So wait, who did you just say?
Oh, and Darren Waller.
Regress?
Yeah.
Yeah, Darren Waller is, yeah.
Whatchamacallit? I want to look. If nobody has any other person to say, I just want to say this just to defend Geno. I don't think he'll have a better season than last season because last season was very, very good if you from the numbers all across the board. But I don't think he falls off a cliff and like becomes the walking meme he was for the last few years because I do think the offense got better with K9, Kenneth Walker. They got not Kenny McIntosh, but Zach Charbonnet from UCLA as number 2. They got a nice, solid young running back depth. Noah Fant at tight end. I'm not saying Noah Fant is like something super spectacular, but it's a solid tight end room. You had 2 rookies on the tackle positions who were on the all rookie team last year and are only gonna get better because they're so young. You got DK, Lockett, and JSN as your wide receivers, and he led a top 7 offense last season with, and the offense got better. So I don't see Geno like falling off a cliff. I don't think he'll have an even better season than he did last season, but I do think he keeps the same steady level of play that he did from last season, just to defend my guy.
Can I ask you a question, though?
Yeah, go ahead.
So let's just say Geno do have like a great season next year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is people going to put him in the same category as Jalen Hurts? Because they say Jalen Hurts only good because of the team around him. Geno wasn't nothing before he got to these Seahawks, and he got DK and Tyler Lockett, and these 1,000-yard receivers and stuff. So is he going to be in the same category as Jalen Hurts?
No, not in the same.
He's never going to be in that conversation.
Because like
I'm not saying like player wise. I'm saying like when I say same category, I mean like because people only say like Jalen Hurts is good because of the team around him. They say he's not really a good quarterback. He's just good because of the people around him. I'm saying, are they going to put Geno in that category too? Like he's only good because of the team around him. Because Geno didn't do nothing before he got here. Like nothing at all.
I mean, yeah, I think the reason why they say that with like Jalen Hurts though, twin, is because like the defense was like highly rated, and like just because like the Eagles are a way more complete team than Seattle, if you get what I mean. Like there are more stars there than there is Seattle, so I feel like that's a good question. I feel like they probably you'll see some people try to say that about Geno, but it really won't be true because there are games. I was telling B-Rad about this. There's a game. And early on in the season, bro, the score was 48-40. The defense was just letting the Lions score touchdown after touchdown, bro. Geno had to win us that game. I'm talking about if we got stopped, we lose the game. Like we literally had to keep scoring to win the game. So
we did. We had that same game against the Lions, though. We literally beat the Lions 41-33 in the first game of the season last year.
Yeah, I do think you might see some people try to say that like Geno's only good with the team around him, but like that's just like them hating on Geno because that won't be true. And like, but
they hating on Jalen Hurts too because Jalen Hurts took a old Zach Ertz and a rookie Devontae Smith to the playoffs his first year starting. So people just be hating on Jalen Hurts. Now he did. Our O-line is the best. That's the only thing I give you. We got the best O-line, so he get more time than usually in the pocket. But outside of that, no. The passes he's making, he's throwing like Jalen Hurts led the league in most. What was it? It was either 20 or 40 plus yard passes in the league type shit. So he was really throwing dots last year. Yeah, I'm an Eagles fan. Yeah,
I feel it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Jalen Hurts does get too much credit for all the things he has around him, the perfect team, quote unquote. But when you compare another quarterback to him, it's kind of like unfair. It's completely unfair in my book, unless you're comparing a team like the closest comparison, which is kind of crazy, is Patrick Mahomes because he has everything just like him. So that's how I view it. One person.
But I do think like if what's it called? I got Jalen Hurts and like, cause like Mahomes is clearly best quarterback in the league. I got Jalen Hurts in like the group with like Burrow. I'm not saying he better than Burrow, but like I'm saying like Burrow, Herb, Josh Allen, like that type of range. Lamar, like he's like around there.
Don't put Lamar up there.
Bro, Lamar's nice.
No, Lamar is nice, bro, but I'm not putting Lamar in the tier with those people.
He's gonna show y'all this year. He's gonna show everybody this.
You got him in the tier with Mahomes
this year, but you can't judge a player. No, I don't got him. No, I got him in a tier lower than the tier you just named. The only reason I say that is because you can't go like they always say Lamar ain't got receivers, y'all and shit like that. But you can't put him up there based off what you think he will do. You have to actually see what he do. So this year, if he do good with them, then I'll put him up there. But he ain't really showed nothing to, you know what I'm saying? I can't go based off of just guessing like, oh, I think he'll do good with these niggas, so I'm gonna put him up there with them type shit. And he do got the MVP though.
Yeah, I feel like this year is really like it's gonna show everything.
But I do think Lamar. I don't know, cause like cause like when people used to say like Lamar, like it was true to be rad. Like his first season, he wasn't a very good passer. Like passer, he wasn't, if you know, whatever you want to call it. But I do think like over time, like he did get really better, and like winning the MVP ain't no fluke. He was, you know, throwing his dots here and there. Um, hmm? People.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's more so like a spectrum because he's a rookie. What do you want a rookie to do his first year? You know, especially being a rookie coming from a school like Louisville where you're not the best and you have to perform, and then all the spectrums and all the talk in the media where it's like, oh, he shouldn't have been really drafted at all, the last quarterback pick. You know, it's kind of like it sucks. It sucks to hear that, and it sucks to sit at that table, and it sucks to get the MVP, and they still talk about you. And now it sucks to get all these options, and they're like, if he doesn't perform, he shouldn't be even in the top five quarterbacks and all this and all that, and even battling injuries. I feel like it's tough. You really can't be in that type of position that Lamar is in and succeed. Like most people do not succeed when that happens. No quarterbacks actually. So I don't know. I feel like this year is no expectations, but he's for sure going to shut up a lot of doubters.
Yeah.
Probably fuck around and win the Super Bowl. Like, really. Might fuck around and win that shit. If he don't have to run into Mahomes.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how like the AFC turns out, cause like anything could dead ass happen. It's like not like the NFC is like more predictable, I guess, but like, you know, anything can happen in sports. But like the AFC, like legit anything can happen. Like a team like the Jets might fuck around and go crazy, or like the Dolphins or something. So like anything can happen. But we're almost at like 100 minutes. If I got one question for everybody, who is a player going into this season that you're rooting for? Like not your favorite player, but just someone that you're like rooting for to like have a. It could be someone on your team, like someone that's underrated, or like just someone around the league, someone like you're rooting for to have like a great season.
Great season. Okay, so I got a couple. Probably like three.
Mhm.
Derek Carr.
Mhm.
That's probably number one. Um, I want to say Russell Wilson,
Mhm.
and then my third, Brock Purdy.
Mm.
I just feel like these are the guys that have the biggest, like they're at the biggest stage of their career right now. Although Russell Wilson, you know, he was in the Super Bowl and stuff. I feel like this is the thing where it's really like make it or break it. Like if you fuck up this year, we're cutting you. Like
Yeah, he might retire. Might retire soon.
Jerry Judy has that hamstring injury. He's not gonna have probably for like 6 weeks. Um,
If we saying
it's a
that shit, you got to throw Dak up there. Dak, come on
no,
now.
no. I wouldn't throw Dak up there yet because he's still gonna get that extension. So no matter what, he's gonna get paid, and they're gonna send him away.
What
So
about
it's like, you know, it doesn't suck to be Dak.
what about you, DB?
What was your question again? My bad. I don't know how the fuck I forgot that shit.
A player. It could be a player on your team or a player around the league. Someone that you're rooting for to have a good, like a good season.
Dak Prescott, but if not Dak, shit. I honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, man. I really want to see Jordan Love do good, man. And I
Mhm.
really hate Wisconsin. I hate Green Bay. I hate all
Mm,
that shit. But like, I just want to see him do good because he went to a fucked up situation, bro. Like
yeah.
that was fucked up. Like mentally, you feel me? Like physically, what they was doing as far as not playing him and shit like that. Like, You feel me? Like that shit was fucked up. But him and then fucking it's a corner, bro. I can't even think of his name, bro.
On the Cowboys or
For the Corey Marco Wilson.
oh yeah,
Marco
from
Wilson.
Cardinals.
Yeah, I hope he have a good year, man. But they gonna be a bad team. But I hope he have a good year.
Yeah, the Cardinals are gonna be putrid. But what about you, Twin?
I'm gonna give you one on my team,
It
and
could
then
be yeah, it could be. All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna give you one that's not on my team. The one on my team, I feel like he in a perfect situation right now is Kelly Ringo. I feel like he gonna have a good year at the cornerback 3, and then he get his little experience in the league. And we only signed Bradbury to a 1-year deal, so I feel like next season Kelly Ringo gonna be ready to step up and be that cornerback too.
Mm-hmm.
And then we not worried about Ballberry. But
Ballberry.
the person that my team is, bro, I don't know why I always get his name messed up, bro. The wide receiver for the Steelers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pickens.
Pickens.
Yeah, Pickens. He, yeah, I want him to like go crazy.
Oh yeah, because I felt bad for his situation too. Like last year, Trubisky was not fucking with him like at all, and then they wasn't really playing Kenny all like that. So even Kenny trying to get him the ball was even fucked up because it was like they didn't have no chemistry. So I like that pick a lot.
So he gonna go crazy this year.
Yeah, but I don't know. They still got Deontay Johnson over there.
But
They got Najee. They got some pieces.
but
Honestly, now
they complement each other too though. Deontay and Pickens, it's like I don't know. Deontay nice too. Deontay Johnson nice too as well.
Deontay is nice. Yeah.
I think I got for someone I'm gonna do like how Twin just did for someone on my team, cause he was a rookie last year and he'll be starting this year alongside Uchenna is Boye Mafe, from Minnesota. He was just in like small little pass rush roles and like he was a really good run defender last year, but he should be starting now this year. I think he'll have a good season, and I'm rooting for Tua. I'm rooting for Tua to have a good season because,
yeah, I'm really rooting for Tua after that other situation.
oh yeah, for sure. And also too, like if he's bad, that kind of like fucks up everything Miami has going for it. As good as like the roster around him is, and as good as like McDaniels is as a coach, like it's kind of like Tua.
It's their fault. It's their fault if that's the case. Like
Yeah. I mean, but it was, I don't know. It was like a whole little thing going on with like the front office because I know like what was the coach before McDaniels? Brian Flores. I remember that Tua draft. I think one of them wanted Herbert, and then the other wanted Tua.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they were really mad about that.
Yeah.
Really, really mad. They didn't even want to like be around each other after that.
Yeah.
Because that whole draft wasn't Hurts in that draft.
Hurts, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was because I think
Hurts,
Joey B went 1.
Herbert, yeah, Joey.
And
Damn, that quarterback draft.
That draft crazy is a Herbert, Joey, Tua, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. And then who was the receiver? Was it Justin Jefferson?
What's that?
2021?
No, yeah, it was Justin Jefferson. No, not Jamar Chase. Justin Jefferson, C.D. Lamb, Jerry Jeudy. It was like, and Henry. It's crazy too because Henry Ruggs was the first receiver taken, but from the Raiders that draft.
Oh my God!
Hey, not Jerry Jeudy went before.
Oh, that was 20.
Yeah,
that was
Jerry.
2020.
Yeah, it went Ruggs, then Jeudy, then CD. I'm not gonna lie, I knew Justin Jefferson would be good because I watched him that LSU year when like they went crazy. But if I'm being completely honest, I thought Jeudy was gonna be the best out of all of them, out of the 4, because how good of a route runner he was. I thought because I can transition to the league
They
easily.
picked Jalen Rager before Justin Jefferson.
Yeah,
This draft is deep, bro. Henry Ruggs. It was Brandon Ayuk. Chase Young.
Ayuk.
Yeah, they got some players in here. Oh my God, that's just offensive players. Patrick Queen, Jordan Love. Okay, Jordan Love was the last quarterback taken out in that.
And who knows how good he might be? He might be good.
Higgins, Michael Pittman, DeAndre Swift, bro, Jonathan Taylor. Wow, this draft is amazing. Trayvon Diggs, Cam Akers, and then Jalen Hurts was taken in the second round.
Yeah, he was.
J.K. Dobbins, Raekwon Davis, A.J. Dillon. Bro, I did not know all these players were like drafted in this. This is crazy.
Yeah, that draft is crazy, bro. Especially just the first round alone, and then not even to mention the ones in the second round.
That were undrafted, even the undrafted players. Hold on, let's look at the undrafted. This shit. This doesn't make any sense. I'm just looking at the players right now. It's like really, really tough. Tyler Huntley, undrafted. Reggie Gilliam, Kendall Hinton. Damn. That's about it.
Yeah.
More linebackers and shit. But yeah, that's a deep ass draft. I don't know how they passed on Jalen Hurts. Where did he go? Did he go to Oklahoma or did he go to Alabama?
He went Alabama first, then transferred to Oklahoma.
Yeah, okay. And then Tua stayed at
Alabama. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was trying to figure it out.
And then Herbert was at Oregon.
Burrow won Heisman, right?
Yes. Burrow won the Heisman with the LSU. Even that LSU. Oh, that's another player I hope have a good season because he wasn't talked about like the way Sauce and Tariq were talked about. But Stingley, even though he was like a top 10 pick, I thought he had an okay season, but I hope he goes crazy this year.
Yeah. I mean, everybody peaks at a different time, you know.
Yeah.
But the NFL talk, they be so quick to throw you away, like, because there's always another player coming in. Because you have to watch these players for what 4 years before you could even draft them.
Yep.
And sometimes people are ready like that first and second year.
Yeah.
So,
typically, bro, the shit that like Sauce did with like being an all-pro, that's not the norm. Like that's not normally what rookies are supposed to do. So, or like Micah, how Micah went crazy his rookie year.
Crazy,
yeah.
Sauce
So
crazy.
that's not typically what rookies are supposed to do, you know. So that's why I feel like Jalen Carter, bro. Even if he don't start twin and he's like rotational, bro, I still think like he is going to be so crazy, bro, because the Eagles are in a position to where they don't have to start him. They could if he's really going that crazy, but just he could sit back, develop even more, because like he's gonna keep getting better. Like rookies drafted that high that are that talented, bro, they're just gonna keep getting better with more experience, bro. So it's like situations like that are always like good. You could just let someone develop and not rush them in.
Man, Nolan.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
I don't believe in Nolan.
Why not?
I don't know, bro. I just don't see the same. Like I see the motor and the dog, but I just don't see him as like beating tackles consistent. Like I just don't see it with him, bro. I don't know what it is. I think he'll be a good rotational player for his contract. He might get an extension if he take a slight little pay cut, but like I don't think he is what everybody thinks he's gonna be. I'm not gonna lie.
Nolan.
I feel it.
Hey,
I feel it.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Nolan would be cool. I don't know what the Eagles' rotation is on the edge off the top of my head.
Yeah, the Eagles got some depth issues. I'm not even gonna lie. They're too deep. Like I feel like it's gonna be a big spectrum in the media.
You might see someone traded.
Players are gonna be like, players are gonna be like, I should have got in. Like I should have been playing. Like I should have played way more. That's really how it's gonna be the whole season. Like if they're not winning every game, at least that's how I feel. It's gonna be fucked up for real. I don't know why.
It's a good problem to have, though. If you're like that deep, it's a good problem to have.
Not in football. Not in football at all. Because when you like a second string, you only play a certain amount of snaps. Like, who you gonna trust more, your second string or your first string? And then sometimes your second string is gonna be better than your first string. Like, you know.
I I mean,
And oh, go ahead. What you saying?
I was gonna say too. The only thing I could say is like I'm not, if like let's say Hassan Reddick misses a couple games, you want to have like a good backup to the backup, to come in. But I do see what you mean because like like a second string only plays this amount of snaps, so like a third string probably gonna play like even less of that. So of the what the second string plays or even none at all. So I don't know. I'm just a fan of like a good pass rush rotation, like a good D line rotation, like a good one, because that's like the markings of like a good defense in the modern NFL.
Yeah, I feel you. Football, okay. Football is like a lot of players do miss time,
Yeah,
so I guess
and
that makes good sense.
yeah, injuries are weird too though, but
Yes,
we
some
did.
guys miss too much time.
I think the last probably award is Coach of the Year. If y'all wanted to do that one, like
Mike
I wouldn't
Tomlin.
even know to pick. Yeah, I wouldn't even know to pick
I wouldn't
because
know either.
even this year, I'm just. Would you give it to the first seed or would you give it to the team that overachieved?
Cause
Like
what you call it,
Mike Tomlin.
Brian Daboll won it last year, and they weren't the first seed. So
And then before that, Jack Campbell won it. I said Jack Campbell. Dan Campbell.
yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, like because I'm high on Trevor Lawrence. While I was talking about it earlier, I might see Dougie P. I'm gonna say Dougie P. Just cause I,
I
I'm
can't do that. I can't do that.
I
I
might
can't.
give it to Dougie P.
I see them losing. All them games you had named earlier, I see them losing. It's just I don't know. If he pulls those games out, then yes, I'll give it to him by far. Well deserved. But
I
then
think
you
Mark
also got to
Tomlin
understand
gets it this year,
it
bro.
might be a team that's going undefeated this season. Like it just might be.
I don't think it'll be in the AFC though. Like if
Oh
that's
no, fuck
yeah, I
no,
don't think it'll be
fuck,
in the AFC.
fuck no. I could either see if Brock Purdy is performing. If he's performing, I could see the Niners. Not even
Man,
gonna lie, but
as a Seahawks fan, I hope that team is. I hope he's shit. But like, I don't got nothing against him personally. But like, as a Seahawks fan, I just don't. I just been because I just wouldn't know what to do if like the Rams won one a couple years ago, and now the Niners fuck around and win one, and it's like we haven't won one in a fucking
yeah,
long time now. So,
yeah, I hear that.
so
Damn. So that's on some real envious shit.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm just a hater, bro. I'm just a hater. Like, you
No,
know,
I can respect that. I can respect hating in football. You're supposed to do that. You
yeah,
gotta be a hater
bro.
because a lot of this should be it'd be unfair. Football is like really unfair.
Bro.
I'm not
Man,
even gonna lie. Cause like Mahomes just be getting blessed with the team he got, the coaching,
some
and Mahomes
bro,
was even a what? When was Mahomes picked? He was
like
like
15, something like that. Trubisky went before him, and like, I
yeah,
think,
that was the 2017 draft class. But I'm
yeah,
trying to say what he was like the 10th overall pick. But how many quarterbacks were drafted over him? That's
uh,
what I'm trying to get.
Trubisky was drafted before him. Watson was drafted.
Trubisky, Watson,
Watson. I think those are
yeah.
the only two. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the rest of the QBs in that class though. But I know those three off the top of my head.
No, Watson was drafted two spots after him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it was teams that needed a quarterback and passed on him.
It
Like
was.
like the Jets had passed on him, the Jaguars had passed on him,
Who did the Jets take then?
the,
If they
the,
passed
the
on him,
Tennessee Titans. They took Jamal Adams.
they were in the same draft.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
the first pick that year was like Miles Garrett.
I did not know there was in. I know Jamal Adams.
I'm looking at it right now.
I did not know they
Uh,
was in the same draft.
Arnold Humphrey was in that draft class. Marshawn Lattimore, Christian McCaffrey, Mike Williams,
Trubisky
John
went
Ross.
two.
Yeah, Trubisky went two. Yeah,
Oh, they.
Leonard Fournette went four. T.J. Watt went 30, which is fucking crazy. Um, yeah, a lot of this shit. Dory Jackson went 18. Y'all, what y'all know about Dory Jackson?
From US. I remember him. He's on the Giants right now too. Malik Hooker was 15. Damn, like yeah, bro, not Jonathan.
I just don't get how you could see Mahomes and Deshaun Watson play and take Trubisky.
I just don't
Yeah, bro,
get
they're dumbasses, bro.
this draft is the top 10 is like kind of gross to look at because
Bro,
like
they're crazy.
this is
The
like
top
because
10,
bro,
Miles Garrett, Hall of Famer.
yes, Trubisky,
Uh, Leonard
ill,
Fournette. Leonard Fournette is nice. Jamal Adams, nice. Mike Williams, nice.
McCaffrey,
Christian McCaffrey,
nice.
nice. John Ross, I see what they was trying to do. I could get what they was trying to do, but
Yeah,
no.
it's easy to like critique it using like hindsight of like what we know now because Corey Davis just retired last week. Solomon Thomas, I don't know where the hell he's at right now.
He went to the Bengals, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he went to the 49ers.
He went to the Niners. Yeah, he got drafted by the Niners, but I don't even know what team he's on right now because he's not on the Niners anymore. Mike Williams, a dog. He's still on the Chargers. McCaffrey.
He's on the Jets.
Oh yeah, Solomon Thomas. He's on the Jets. Like a rotational guy. Marshawn. No, that's outside top 10. But like Mahomes at 10, Watson 12, Trubisky 2. It's like that's true. I don't know how you watch what especially what Deshaun Watson did in the what's it called NC, in the
The nigga beat Alabama, bro.
he beat
bro.
Alabama.
But that was just like some racist shit.
You can't watch a nigga beat Alabama in the national championship by outscoring them. It wasn't like the defense went crazy. He outscored them. The final score was like 50 something to 40 something. So you can't. I don't.
That was like
understand how you watch that.
Because Trubisky's older. He's like 2 years older.
Even then, bro, it's like
Bro.
The
The nigga Trubisky was doing what he did at North Carolina. Bro just beat Alabama. Are you crazy? That was all racist, bro. We want our white boy.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
It's
It's one thing if like Trubisky was at 9, Mahomes was at 10. Like you still passed over Mahomes for Trubisky. It's just like I forgot that Trubisky went number 2, bro. I thought like Mahomes was 15 and Trubisky went like 10 or something, bro. I forgot Trubisky went 2. And yeah, TJ Watt at 30. God, like that's crazy. Look at your man. You remember Taco DB Taco?
the biggest bust, man. Bro, that shit, man. And that just don't make no sense, man. That just don't make no sense. Did you see when they took a random shot at him, though?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Nothing.
Bro, he big 6'6", 227 from Michigan. And then B Rad, you guys got Marlon Humphrey this draft in the first round.
Yeah, I'm satisfied with it. You know, Marlon Humphrey's still with us to this day. Not too many people that draft can say that.
Yeah, bro. The Seahawks did not have a first round pick this year.
We always keep our draft picks though. Like everybody we draft, we usually keep.
Yeah. I always commend teams that really build through the draft. Like they're like stars. Like it's cool to like trade for a guy or like sign a guy free agency, but like it's something about like when you draft this guy and like and y'all are consistently like drafting good.
But knowing that like that player is gonna build that for you is kind of hard because like the NFL probably has the most drama out of all the leagues. Like NFL drama is like because they're fucking crazy in there and. A lot of these guys get big ass checks. Like, just look at what players do when they get big ass checks. They go to Vegas and fucking get in crimes like Alvin Kamara.
Yeah.
And it's just like, dude,
what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, or it's like players kill people and shit like that, like Henry Ruggs or what's his name, the tight end. You know what I'm saying?
I believe I do.
He played on the Patriots.
Oh, Aaron Hernandez.
I don't know why I was gonna say Henderson.
Bro, Henry Ruggs is like a true dumbass.
It's just like, how can you do this? You get money to play football, a good check too. Like a lot of these guys get good ass checks.
And Henry Ruggs the first round pick,
And
so
they
like
go
you
and
know
do
that check
crazy
is
shit.
crazy.
They go and do crazy shit like Antonio Brown. It's just the drama in the NFL is like
Bro.
very. It's
Bro.
like dead ass reality TV, and I
Bro.
don't know why the NFL won't just make it into some reality TV.
Bro.
Honestly,
I knew Antonio Brown was like a true dumbass, bro. It was this one play on. I'm pretty sure y'all have all seen it, bro. It was a kick return, wide open lane to his left for a touchdown, and he kicks the kicker. Like he puts his foot on the kicker's
oh
helmet
my
for no
god!
reason, bro. I knew right then and there he was a dumbass.
Wait, but they didn't call nothing when he did that, did they?
I don't even know.
Yeah, they didn't call nothing. He tried to hurdle him. Right?
They called him sportsmanlike. They called him sportsmanlike.
Bro,
Oh, okay.
even then, DB, there's a wide open lane to your left, like clear as day. Like your teammates right there ready to block.
Nah,
you,
that was
like,
just some pure disrespectful shit.
No, he has to be insane. He has to be insane for real.
oh man.
I don't know, man. Antonio Brown could play in the NFL today, though, and like for sure go for 1,000 yards.
Nah, Antonio Brown, bro. Do you think he's gonna make the Hall of Fame?
If they don't, it's because of how he ended. But
Yeah.
I think it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful not to put a top 3 receiver, a top 5, whatever, wherever y'all got him, in your Hall of Fame. But I understand it. I get it. It's kind of fucked up though.
Yeah, man, but
Damn, they really not gonna put him in the Hall of Fame.
bro, the shit he was doing, bro, that man is crazy. But it's a lot of like examples. But I still think like him, Ruggs, like I don't know, Henry Ruggs. It's like it ain't even on like some unfortunate shit. Like you got drunk, got in your car, and was going like what, almost 200, and like killed a person. Like what's wrong with you?
Bro, that was crazy. That was insane.
I'm not gonna lie. I knew it was bad, bro. But when I saw the video of him speeding, bro, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, yeah. It just the video made it
The
all
video
worse.
made it
Dog.
worse.
He killed a dog too, so I was like, you know.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. See, bro, that's what I'm saying. If I'm in the NFL, bro, even if I'm a rotational player, I'm going to work, not bothering nobody, collect my check, play on game day, bro, and just go home, kick it with the homies, get ready for practice or something, or like, you know, just enjoy my little life. Like niggas be doing dumb shit.
Couldn't be me, man.
Swear to God.
I could never understand that shit.
But we've gone for 2 hours. Next week, twin, if you want to join, we gonna do not every game, not like Falcons or Texans, but like some good games. We gonna do, you know, we're just gonna pick like who we got winning this, and like we gonna see who was right after. But
okay.
If that was
the games and shit.
Yeah, we did awards, and then we already did like players who we who we're looking at in different like categories and whatnot. But if anyone else got some like anything they want to give out, a little rebuttal of what someone said or whatnot.
Nah, I ain't got nothing to say. It was a good episode, honestly.
Yeah, good ass episode. I'm gonna get a lot of clips. I clipped the one at DB talking about Dorrance Armstrong. But yeah, see, we'll hop on this bad boy next week.
You gotta clip him all about the shit you say about Josh Allen.
For sure.
About who?
Josh Allen.
Oh yeah, no. I'm gonna get that clip too. I'm gonna get that clip too. I'm gonna get that clip too. Bro, it's someone else. No, it's someone else you fucking hate too, DB. But it's not Josh Allen.
Is it Eli Apple?
Nah.
Hey, DB, you have right. Last thing I want to say.
It's really Kirk
Y'all
Cousins.
what that nigga BM? His BM is wild for that, bro. She put a hit on that man's head.
That's fucking nuts, bro. She said, I will pay the fines if y'all go for his knees. Like, what? The fuck?
I don't know about that, bro.
Bro, I be thinking.
I'll sue.
I be thinking, bro, you niggas are world-class athletes, bro.